me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny.
You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
This video contains gratuitous use of profanity and uncomfortable pauses to compensate for lack of professionalism and original thought. Viewer discretion advised.
Rat-a-tat-tat, what is good, and welcome back to another episode of the East Meets West. I am AK Eagles. I may fuss and cuss, but you can count on me and my content like the fucking city bus. And if you like the Wagyu, subscribe too. Appreciate you all so much for being here. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe for me and my boy Philly Foothills. Appreciate you all for joining us. My man, take it away.
What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I am Philly Foothills, and we are back in another episode of East Meets West, where we are always very blessed to have you as a guest, and we try to bring you our best each and every week. We are 12-1, ladies and gentlemen. The Eagles are on fire right now, baby. Please make sure we are double live stream tonight. Make sure you go and hit the thumbs up for both of us, because we are live not only on my channel, The Nest Out West, holding it down out here in California, but we are also live on AK Eagles podcast. So make sure, if you're not locked in, you're not subscribed, make sure you do so for both of us, and make sure you hit that thumbs up. We really, really appreciate it. It helps push that content further out there in the YouTube stratosphere, and it just helps us grow more and more. But yeah, we are back at it again. We are juiced to have you guys in with us, and let's go, baby. It's East Meets West. It's hump day. We're fired up.
Man, can you feel that? It's real easy to breathe up here, isn't it?
It is.
Right?
It's so easy to breathe when you're at the top.
12-1, man. I know, I sat here at the beginning of the year and I kind of was blowing smoke up my own ass when I sat here and said there might be a way that this team is 10-0 coming out of Pittsburgh. And by golly, I was right on that one. We are 12-1. Only reason we lost is just Commanders got lucky. Not going to take your win away. You stuck around. You did what you had to do. Congrats. But, we did it to ourselves. So,
Yep.
But ever since then, man, you have noticed a complete new team. We are putting up 40 points a game right now, the last 3 games. and our offense is number one in yards per game right now.
And making it look pretty damn easy out there. I mean, it looks like Hurts is looking like he's playing against 7-on-7 out there. I mean, it's coming any way we want it right now. Whether teams want to take away the run, then we're going to throw it. They want to take away the pass, we're going to run it. They want to play man. Jalen Hurts is going to gash you with his legs. So I mean, you can pick your poison of what you want to stop, but it's not going to stop us because this offense right now is a well-oiled machine. And we're putting up, like you said, we're putting up 35, 40 points a game right now. And this is without our star tight end. Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Goedert has been on IR for the last 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
And we are still murdering people. Hats off to Stoll and Calcaterra, because yes, they may not have been putting up the big receiving numbers like Goddard was, but they've been doing the dirty work. They've been blocking their ass off. That's the reason why our run game's been so strong. It's because not only is the offensive line killing anybody that they face, but our tight ends are doing the same thing.
And don't take it away from Miles either, bro. Miles has been running like a motherfucker. Like, I'm not even playing. First off, that was a beautiful execution block by Calcaterra during the Titans game to free Miles up there at the end. Like, that was gorgeous. Like, that was a Dallas Goedert-esque block. You know, Absolutely. He was perfect timing. But what patience by Miles Sanders, bro. Like, he could have bursted through and he could have tried to run around, but instead he just waited. You could see him just kind of slow down just a little bit. He gave Calcaterra the time. He got that nice little chip block and boom, Booby was gone.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, the whole game, bro, he was just sitting there running. He was like, get off me. Like, you just can't take him down, bro. Like, you just can't. And Miles, dude, congrats first and foremost, 1,000-yard rusher since 2014, Shady. Shout out to you, man. Awesome job. 10 TDs as well. You know, Miles has thrown himself
0 to 10.
Right? Yeah.
He's not even close to done yet.
Right?
Close to done.
And that's what I'm saying, man. Like, he could easily have 15 touchdowns by the end of the year. I mean, easily. You know, I just – he has now forced himself into contract conversation talks as far as who should stay and who should go. You know, when Howie's building this team this offseason coming up, we have a lot of people who are either going to pay or going to be let go. And it's Howie's job to figure out who he wants his core people to be. And is Miles Sanders one of those people?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be one of the biggest questions to be answered in this offseason, because whether it's us or another team, Miles is going to get paid.
Yes.
Miles is going to get paid handsomely. And whether we decide to do it or we decide to, you know, let him take his services elsewhere and we maybe look to draft a running back or get one in free agency, something like that. I don't know. But man, Miles has, I think he's almost, his season is almost as surprising as much of a jump as he's taken. It's almost as surprising as Hurts, right? I mean, Miles went from no touchdowns, never having 1,000 yards, never averaging close to what he's averaging per rush this year, which is like 5 yards a rush, which is out of this world. I mean, he averaged, I think, over 8 yards a rush.
8.5, 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5 against the Titans. So he is killing it. And like you said, he is showing maturity in his running because the younger Miles Sanders wouldn't be so patient. He wouldn't wait for those holes to open up. He wouldn't wait for the blocks to engage and for the running lanes to be open for him. He would just try to squirm through there, and more than likely he would get tackled for a minimum gain.
Bro, what did I tell you this offseason? If Miles Sanders could figure out how to run like Le'Veon Bell, he would be deadly. And what you're starting to see is he's got the patience now. He doesn't wait too long, but he doesn't wait too soon. You know what I mean? Like it's all perfect timing with him. He's worked on his vision this offseason. You can tell and tremendous pass blocking by Miles Sanders. What an upgrade.
God.
What an upgrade he has. You know, like holy shit. Miles
Did you
Sanders last year, bro, would have
Right?
missed all that shit. He has looked really good with pass blocking.
And he's having fun with it too. Did you see him do he did the water boy for blocking for Hurts. He did the boom. I mean, it took 51 out, dude. I mean, just Miles he's what's up, Nina? What's going on, everybody in the chat? Birdman _951. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming in. And yeah, I mean,
that's right. Tell him, Nina. F Micha Parsons.
We're gonna get to that.
Well, we'll get to that. I got that saved.
We're gonna get to that. Yeah, but Miles, he's also putting in the work in the training room, and you see it because not only is he stronger, you can see he's stronger. He's breaking tackles. He's running through people, but he's staying healthy. AK. And that's no coincidence. He's putting in that work not only on the field but off the field as well, in the weight room, in the training room, keeping his body just like we want to do with the offense, right? He's staying ahead of the chains. That's what and Miles, he's putting it all together now, and you see I mean, I can't argue with you when you said that Miles is better than Saquon, because this year at least he is. And it's not even close.
No, man. I'm telling you, listen, Miles has always lived in Saquon's shadow. Mm-hmm. Always. I mean, I'm a Penn State fan. Even I know that. Any Penn State fan will tell you that. He had one.
Penn State for keeping his legs fresh.
Yeah, you know, I mean, listen, the kid, he was without injury. You know, like he doesn't really have an injury history, kind of like Saquon did, you know. But the fact is, Saquon's legs were used well before he hit to the NFL. I mean, hell, dude, I think we ran him at Penn State 322 times one year. Like, that's just unheard of. You don't do that, you know? Right. So Saquon has a lot of usage on him. Mm-hmm. Miles, he only ran for 1,300 yards his senior year. That's it. Because he didn't, you know, other than that, he was only used at Penn State to give Saquon a break.
Right. He was used in blowouts. Yeah.
Yeah. So we had the fresher back. I've always known that. Mm-hmm. It was just the fact of Miles was young. And when I say dumb, I don't mean he was dumb as in mentally. I mean, when you're sports and when you're young, you don't take care of your body as much. You know, right. you don't care because you're like, well, I'm invincible.
Yeah, you're young, full of
from that point, you know. Yeah. He's in his fourth year now. You've seen the veteran part of him now. Mm-hmm. He's been in 3 years. He's learned the do's and the don'ts. And you saw this offseason, his transition. Well, that's from him not being young and dumb anymore. He's getting it, you know. So I knew it was only a matter of time for Miles to put it all together, and that's why I've always said I have a feeling Miles is better than Saquon, and it's not the fact that he's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster. It's the fact that Miles, he's sneaky, he's like Shady. Mm-hmm. He honestly is like Shady. Like he's very agile. He can get around. He can make you miss. He's not always going to outrun everyone. Right. He won't. But
he won't shy away from he won't shy away from lowering his shoulder.
No.
And running through you either.
And I got to tell you, bro, his stiff arms have been nasty this year. Mm-hmm. Like Miles has really brought the stiff arm game, and I'm loving it. Like I don't know, man. He's just running with so much aggression. I love having Miles back there. It's awesome.
He is, and you know, and he's taken his game to another level. He really has, and that's not to take anything away from this offensive line because they are playing at an extremely high level because they've always been an above average, really good run blocking team, offensive line, but now they've improved the pass blocking, and you see Jalen back there with a lot of time in the pocket. He's got clean pockets. more than 75% of the time. He's got clean pocket with time back there to look over the whole field and make his best choice. And it's working to a fucking T right now. Because, like you said, it's about timing with Jalen, with Miles, with this whole offense. It's the timing is on point right now, on point. And there's not a team out there right now in the AFC, NFC, nobody out there right now that really scares me. There really isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, San Francisco's defense is good, but am I afraid of Brock Purdy? No. Dallas's defense is above average, especially their pass rush.
Dude, Purdy won't be
so. Dak Prescott? Absolutely not.
Purdy won't be so Purdy after our defensive line gets him. Like, let's just be honest. He won't be. No, man, you make a valid point.
He's going to have to come to Philly, too. So good luck hearing your offensive coordinator calling the plays in your helmet when you got the Philly faithful. Yes, and I said Philly faithful, Niner fans. I did. But we're loud and we're obnoxious, and you know how we run.
Yeah, no, man. Listen, I'm with you there. You know, I know a lot of people put us down. That, you know, they sit there and say we haven't played anyone. You know, we're overhyped. We're this, we're that. We all have the same schedule for the most part. You know, I know that the Giants played Baltimore. We didn't play Baltimore. You know, but I think we each have one team neither of us played. You know, but all in all, we beat the teams we were supposed to beat. We did our job. I'm sorry that you guys lost twice, 3 times, 4, 5, whatever it is. You know, I really want to get to the Jalen thing because that's where this goes to, but we'll wait for that. You know,
we're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
But offensively as a whole, I don't care who you are. I don't see anyone, dude, being able to stop us. Because it's like you said, it's a well-oiled machine. It is a perfect fluid motion when this offense is run. You know, Jalen brings a whole new aspect to the run game. Miles brings a whole new aspect. And then when you bring Goddard back, he adds into the blocking in the pass game. And we all know what AJ is. We all know what Smith is. But when it comes down to the run game, it starts with the front 5. There is no better front 5 than ours. When it comes to pass blocking or run blocking, we got the best.
Lane Johnson hasn't given up not only a sack all year, but a quarterback pressure.
Yeah. What was it? 26 consecutive games?
Yeah, I think so. I think that sounds right.
That's amazing.
It absolutely is.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I know we're known for our run offense, but dude, we're just as good pass blocking. I'm sorry, we are. You know, we do get beat now and then. I'm not saying we don't. We do.
Absolutely.
Every great offensive line person gets beat. It is just how it is. But we're still one of the best. You know, we're definitely top 4 in pass blocking, and we're number 1 in run.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but then you add Jalen.
Lane Johnson is incredible. He absolutely is.
Yeah, he
absolutely is.
Yeah,
you don't see a lot of tackles in this league pulling in front of their quarterback or their running back. You see guards, you see centers. You don't see a whole lot of tackles. But Lane Johnson is one of those tackles that you could put on the move because he is athletic, and you've seen it. I mean, he should have had his knees obliterated earlier this year. Green Bay. But he was smart enough to dive over the top of the guy, athletic enough to do that at his size. I mean, most linemen would have had both knees just literally just obliterated.
Listen. I know. We're getting there.
We are.
No, dude, he pushed a lot of buttons with that fucking statement. He really did. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
But no, dude, like, and you know, kudos to Lane, man, because, you know, I always sit here and I say Kels is like the all-time legend Like when it comes to our offensive line, he's the best there is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn you, Lane, for really making that a competition. Because you know what? I know everyone gives Kels his props, and by all means, he deserves it. But dude, Lane really makes that tough. You know what I mean? Like without Lane, we've seen what can happen to this offensive line.
Right.
You know, we've seen it. So I mean, Lane is just as important as Kels is in my eyes. I mean, without those two, we'd be screwed. I'm sorry, but
I mean, we wouldn't be nearly what we are now, especially on the offensive line. That's without a doubt. And I mean, it's amazing.
Let me put it this way. Let me give you an option real quick. I'm interested to see how you go on this, and even in the chat, please tell me because no, I'm not wishing anything ill on anyone. This is an honest question. If you had to choose between Kels and Lane to go down, now Juergens is the backup to Kels, correct?
Yeah.
Lane's would be Dillard or
Driscoll.
Okay.
Yeah, Dillard only plays well.
Which one are you more comfortable losing to the backup? Because to me, it would be Juergens.
Yeah, I think I would definitely be more comfortable losing.
Not saying that I want him to. God, do not.
Right. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Absolutely.
I'm just saying when it comes to the backups, I actually trust Juergen a little bit more than what I do.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's why he's very important to me. Lane is a very,
especially because the right tackle has to go against, premier defensive ends.
Yeah.
And you'd rather have your starter out there as opposed to in the middle. Yeah. But I'm with you on that. Definitely. It would be a tough choice, but yeah, I think I would rather have Lane out there, definitely.
Yeah.
But I love Kels, though. I mean, he's my favorite. I got two linemen that are my favorite Eagles right now, and that's Kels on the offensive side and BG on the defensive side. They're playing at high levels, even at older ages. BG's coming off of a ruptured Achilles, had 3 sacks this past game. I mean, he is 8.5 sacks in the year.
Did I read it right that he has a 92 grade pass pressure rating? It's like right under Myles Garrett.
And he had a tackle for loss against Saquon in the backfield.
No, I'm saying for all season. No, he's right under Myles Garrett. Yeah. Myles Garrett's number 1 and Brandon Gray. Dude, he is 34 years old.
Right.
He should not be doing that. Like, I'm sorry. I love him, but holy shit. 34 years old, bro, and you got a 92.2 passer pressure rating. Are you kidding me?
But you got to absolutely. He is killing it, but you have to also attribute a lot of what's getting done on the defensive line now to us adding Joseph and Sue. Because, yes, I understand they are defensive tackles. They play in the middle. They don't get a lot of pass rush. But they have dramatically affected the pass rush for this football team because we are keeping guys fresh, older guys like Cox, like BG, keeping them fresh, keeping them off, not making it so they don't have to play every damn snap.
Well, and you see what that has done for Cox here.
Getting home now.
Look at Cox. He's a prime example of it. Now that Cox hasn't had to play 90% of the snaps, he's actually doing stuff. He's actually stopping guys and getting sacks. It does make their job easier. Dude, I told you last week, this team is built better than our 17 team. This defensive front is better than our 2017 team. The rotational pieces are just godly.
Like, no disrespect to Chris Long or any of those guys.
No, none at all. None. Like these guys are on a whole nother level.
Right.
What are they? They're at 59 sacks now.
49.
or 49 sacks.
49.
They'll be at 50 by
Number
Sunday.
number one in the league.
Yeah.
In sacks.
Like, dude,
From last,
you got 5
last
games
year when
left.
we were 31st in the league in sacks. Now we're 1.
Dude, you have 1 sack away from 50, and you got 5 games left.
Right.
These guys could break 60 sacks in a year.
Right.
No lie. I mean, all you got to do is sack this guy this Sunday 4 times and then go out and sack the other guy another 4 and do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous, man. It really is.
And I know Justin Fields is mobile, and that's definitely going to have to be a big key to shutting them down this week. But the Bears also give up a lot of sacks too. I think he's been one of the most sacked quarterbacks this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be looking to build a lead like we have been, and then just pinning our ears back and going after him. And I guarantee you, these defensive linemen, they absolutely love this scenario, because when they're able to just do one thing, and that's rush the quarterback, that makes things so much easier for them. Makes so much easier for them.
And shout out to my boy Backyard Birds podcast, Jerry Lee, man. You know, he makes a valid point. I do want to shout Riddick out here, man, because, you know, I get it, dude. It's all been AJ Brown love. I get it. It's all been Hurts love and Miles love, but dude, Riddick just sits there with a smile on his face and his mouth shut, and he just does his fucking job. And we don't give him enough credit for it. This kid is playing insane, dude. He really is. And dude, this season isn't shit without Riddick. I'm sorry, but Riddick he brings a whole new aspect to this defensive line. I love having Riddick on this team, and we do not praise him enough. We really don't, bro.
No, we don't. And I don't know who he's going to be going against this week, but in 2 weeks on Christmas Eve, he's going to be going at least some of the time. He's going to be going against Jason Peters. So look for Riddick to continue to have success down the stretch run of this year, because, like you said, he's playing. I mean, he's on what I think he's the first player in NFL history to have 10 sacks with 3 different teams in 3 different seasons.
Yep.
So that just speaks volumes about what kind of a player he is, and it really doesn't matter what system he plays in. He's going to get it done. That's just Riddick. And
don't let the 10 sacks fool you, bro.
I'm so glad he's with our Birds now, because he's killing it. He's killing it.
Don't let the 10 sacks fool you. Just because it's 10 sacks, dude, count the pressures. Like, this kid is always in the quarterback's face.
Count the pressures and count the strip sacks too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's causing turnovers as well. Not just on downs, not just by punts, but he's giving us at certain times this year, he's given us short fields with strip sacks, or he's completely stopped the momentum of the other team. Like against Jacksonville. I mean, they were moving the ball on us, and then we got that strip. He got that strip sack against Lawrence. You know, it's the little things like that just go miles ahead.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I get giddy watching Riddick. You want to know why?
Why?
He's a young BG. Seriously, man. Like, when he rushes and he gets those strip sacks, bro, like, he can bend. The kid can bend. I'm not even playing. Like, his arm length is really nice. Like, he can actually get his arm out there and get to a quarterback. You know, he's got good arm length.
Not only that, but he's strong enough to toss 300-pound linemen out of his way. He's agile enough to make a step one way and then burn the lineman back into the middle when he sees the quarterback stepping up in the pocket, like he did this weekend against the Giants and Daniel Jones. I mean, yeah, good luck blocking this guy, dude. I mean, seriously, he's an absolute animal.
And you know, the other guy too, we don't praise enough either, and he's been coming on strong the last couple of weeks as well. Josh Sweat.
Oh yeah.
Solid freaking job, man. Like, dude, this
Well,
kid's
let me
quiet
say-
every year. What? He had 8 sacks last year, right? And he didn't even play that much. And what's he at this year? Isn't he? Doesn't he have 8 right now? I'm pretty sure.
I think so. I think he's either at 8 or 7.5. He's right around there.
Yeah, like, dude, Josh Sweat, dude. Like, what was it? The Tennessee game. Didn't he have like 3? Didn't he get to Tannehill like 3 times?
I know he had. I think he at least had 2 against Tennessee, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
he's just amazing right now, dude. Like,
No, he is.
that's what I'm saying, man. This
7.5.
defensive line is just nasty, bro.
Yeah,
Nasty.
that's the thing is that like when I mean I'm sure a lot of people were kind of like felt like this too. I mean they didn't know that we were going to have a dominant defense like we do right now before the season started, but I wasn't that concerned when Derek Barnett went down because I knew that would just give more playing time to Josh Sweat, to Brandon Graham, to to our other defensive ends, to even guys like Milton Williams, who we can slide outside, and who has also been a good contributor on that defensive line this year.
Did you see last game that one play at the big? I think it was in the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing right there in the middle, and dude, he just. I don't know. He just fucking reached over the center, bro. And that one that he got the halfback on, actually, I don't know. It might have been Henry that he stopped, or it was the other dude. But bro, it was amazing. I was like, that just shows you right there. Like Milton Williams doesn't even play that much, dude, and he's doing shit. Like, how he's got a good thing.
I'll just throw a number out there to you right now. Talking about our defensive line. We are the only team in the NFL, I'm pretty sure I'm right about this, because I just seen this earlier. We are the only team in the NFL to have 5 players on the defensive line with at least 28 quarterback pressures.
Wow.
That is freaking legit.
Yeah.
Because that means that we are pretty much, I mean, obviously, anytime a guy goes down, it's not good. But we have other guys that can get it done. So, I mean, it's looking very, very nice in Philadelphia right now with our Eagles. It really is on both sides of the ball.
That's just
even special teams is coming around now. I mean,
that's just us praising our defensive line, guys.
Right. We haven't even got to the linebackers or the secondary yet. Exactly.
Oh shit!
Yeah, let's not take away anything from our linebacking core. Kaiser White, TJ Edwards, they have been killing it. TJ Edwards has been all over the fucking field this year.
Even Dean, man, Dean's been balling the last 2 games.
They finally got him on the field, and we've seen what he could do.
Yeah,
he only played what? I think it was against Tennessee. He only played
15 snaps.
15 snaps, and he led the team in tackles.
Yeah, he had 6 tackles, I think.
He's like, just let me out there. Like he's like foaming at the mouth.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
No, man. That's something I gotta say. Howie set himself up good. I wish I had Howie's job this year, man, because the talent he has to sort through and figure out, it's like you can't lose. Like somebody's gonna stay, and
I mean, Howie's trying to fuck around and get GM of the year.
I don't know, man. Listen, there's been a lot of talk. I've seen, people asking about contracts and stuff. And I've heard people say, well, they don't expect Bradbury here and something. Listen, if I am Howie Roseman, I am trying to figure out how to keep this whole team together. I'm letting as little people walk as possible. I understand we got a cap limit and shit, but if these guys also go and win a Super Bowl this year and they want to continue to win Super Bowls, well, then you obviously know the way to do that is, well, sadly to say, you got to take a little bit of a pay cut, nothing too crazy, just a little bit to be able to, share the wealth a little. Like,
right. Well, especially if we're going to be giving our quarterback, $50 million for 5 years.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that, especially
Right.
the way he's playing.
Absolutely. Because in 5 years, that's going to be a hell of a deal. Guarantee you, we're going to be on the smart end of that deal in 5 years. So
And in all honesty, man, if I'm Howie, I know it might be weird, but the way that Slay and Bradbury have played together this year, I'm sorry, bro, I can't break them up. I know he's played himself into money. Like we're talking probably 15 a year. But bro, if he's playing and he's balling and he can do exactly what he's doing right now for the next 3 years, I don't give a shit.
right.
How long have we wanted corners? How long have we begged for fucking corners? Now that we have them, you want to let one walk? Fuck no. Like if they're both playing at really good high levels, fucking keep them.
Well, yeah, and I mean, and Slay's getting older. He's no spring chicken. He's probably got Terry Slay's probably got another good 2 or 3
3
years.
years, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, absolutely keep them together as long as you can, because it's not very often that you come across a cornerback duo that can put up the numbers that this duo has been putting up. I mean, and you can say whatever you want to say about the competition that we've played, but look at the numbers that Justin Jefferson has been putting up on a lot of other teams this year. And what did he do against Slay and our defense? Not a damn thing. So, when push comes to shove, we are doing the pushing and the shoving.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, definitely. I'm with you. Keep these guys together. It's going to be tough, definitely, because there's going to be a lot of contracts coming due. There's a lot of one-year contracts, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does. But I mean, he's done nothing but just make great move after great move. I mean, besides Robert Quinn, I mean, try to name me a bad move or a below average move that Howie has made in the last couple of years, and I don't see one.
I can't really blame him for that though, bro, because I mean, in all honesty, how was Howie supposed to know Quinn was going to suck?
Right. No,
Like it was a hit or miss. He was either going to do really good or he was going to do really bad, and unfortunately, he Kerrigan'd us. So
right.
But that's not Howie's. So listen, I don't give a shit about that. I care about what he's done. And listen, in all honesty, does Quinn make us less of a defensive line? I mean, hell, the guy's only had 3 fucking tackles the whole time he's been here. So losing Quinn or not even him playing hurts us how? You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, what we gave up a 4th for him. Yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. If we get a Super Bowl out of it, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I'm with you. It
sucks.
It does suck, but it's part of the business too. So, I mean, appreciate you, Next Shift. Thank you for chiming in, and yeah, fuck the Cowgirls, man. And I'm just gonna jump into it right now.
Ooh, okay.
Micha Parsons does need to shut the fuck up, because he can talk all he wants to. He can talk all the shit that he wants to about our quarterback, but that's not going to change the way our quarterback plays. He thinks he's trying to get into Jalen Hurts' head. Jalen Hurts has a freaking safe. I mean, one of those uncrackable safes to get in his head. You ain't doing it, Parsons. You're not. All you're doing, and then he says, "Oh, I don't want to make any enemies." Well, too late, buddy. You got some enemies now, and those enemies are those 5 guys standing in front of Jalen Hurts, especially Lane Johnson, who you're going to be going head up against damn near all night on Christmas Eve. So, to Micha Parsons, I say this: shut the fuck up. We're going to be on talking come Christmas Eve. Period.
It's funny that you say that, because I love Micha Parsons. He's a Penn State legend. He's a fabulous talent. I love him. He is what he is. But I'm with you. Fuck him. You know, when you opened your mouth today, even I tweeted out at you because that was fucked up. First off, you're trying to discredit my quarterback because of the team around them. Every fucking Super Bowl team has a good team around them. You can't discredit that. Pat Mahomes has a good team around him. That's why he's in the Super Bowl damn near every fucking year. Right. Tom Brady had a good team around him. That's why he was in the Super Bowl every fucking year. That's why he has 7 Super Bowl rings.
And they both had good coaching too.
Yeah, like it all matters. You can say, oh, he's a system quarterback. They're all system quarterbacks. Let me put it this way. Other than maybe Lamar Jackson. No, actually, no, not even Lamar. Name me one quarterback you can throw in our system and they can run it as good as Jalen Hurts. Football is system. Not everybody can jump into Josh Allen's system and do what Josh Allen does. Not everyone can jump into Pat Mahomes' system and do what Pat Mahomes does. Every offense is built around the players you have. So you can't say he's a system quarterback. They're all fucking system quarterbacks. Well, Tom Brady's offense is based off of Tom Brady because his ass can't run. So what do? They go get him pass blockers because that's what he does.
But that's the thing too, AK, right? Is that a good, an above average, a good, even a great head coach is supposed to design a system that is built to get the most out of your quarterback and the pieces around him. And that's what Sirianni has done. Why is Jalen catching flack for that? I don't understand it at all. And this whole Jalen Hurts hate, it's getting ridiculous. It really is, because I'm just tired of hearing the excuse after excuse for why he is playing so great. I didn't hear excuses for Josh Allen when he got Stephon Diggs, but yet I hear excuses for Jalen because he got AJ Smith, because he got AJ and he has Devontae Smith. Well, Josh Allen has Diggs and he's got Davis. That's a good wide receiver duo right there. But do I hear Josh Allen catching any shit for gaining Josh Allen's numbers weren't as good as they are before he got Stephon Diggs. But is he getting slandered? No, he's not. So, I just can't wait for Hurts just to continue to do what he's doing and to when he hoists that Lombardi trophy, the haters are going to have nothing to say, because we're going to have the hardware. And more than likely, if he continues on this path, he's winning the MVP. I mean, to me, right now, it's not even close. I mean, yeah, some people may say it's close, but Pat Mahomes has thrown 11 interceptions this year. Do you know, AK, who the only other two quarterbacks who have thrown more interceptions this year than Pat Mahomes? Do you know who those two quarterbacks are?
No.
That would be, and get this, that would be Mills from the Texans, and that would be Ryan from the Colts.
Oh,
those are the only two quarterbacks who have thrown more interceptions than Pat Mahomes this year. We have more wins. I mean, Jalen's got just as many total touchdowns. I mean, the NFL, these Pat Mahomes homers. I'm not trying to take anything away from Mahomes. He is a great talent. He is an amazing quarterback, but he's already reached those accolades, and he's expected to be at that level. Yeah. Jalen Hurts was not expected to be at this level this year. We were not expected to be 12-1 this year.
Yeah.
You got to give credit where credit's due. And all the credit is due to Jalen Hurts right now with the MVP.
Let me ask you this question. A lot of people say it is the weapons that are around him that makes him great. Okay. Can you be a quarterback with every single weapon available to you and suck?
Absolutely. Yes. Because you still got to go out there and perform.
Exactly. That is my point.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is only having the stats that he has because the kid went out and he worked his ass off day in and day out and trained, and he's producing because of his hard work. I'm not taking away his stats because I got him A.J. Brown or I went out and we got him Devontae Smith. Aaron Rodgers, we'll use him. Perfect example. Aaron Rodgers was MVP back to back to back. He had Devontae Adams. You take Adams away, now look at him. You know, every quarterback that has won has had a number one wide receiver. Steve Young had Jerry Rice. You know, I mean, go through all the legends. I mean, Big Ben had Hines Ward whenever he won. You know, like every quarterback who wins a Super Bowl has a wide receiver. Pat Mahomes had Tyreek Hill.
That's the thing too, AK, is that you know, I could maybe give somebody a little bit of credit with an argument like that if Jalen was only or was mainly targeting Brown and Smith or mainly targeting Brown. But he is getting the ball to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have a favorite receiver.
No.
And all the talent in the world can't get you to read a blitz like Jalen did this past game, have a guy bearing down on you from the middle, coming down straight at you, and your mechanics stay right, stay correct, just like Dan Orlovsky showed you. It's that he made that with that blitz coming down on him. He made that throw to Quez on a dime on the sideline. All the talent in the world can't get a quarterback to make a throw like that, cannot get mechanics to stay right like that.
Yeah, no, man, listen. I think for once, Dallas is starting to figure out that they don't have the best QB in the NFC East anymore. You know, listen, I get it. It's 1 year. But listen, there's a lot in Jalen that we all see that most of you don't because you're not fans of the Eagles. His drive, his dedication, his motivation, all of it. Like he is who he is, and you're not going to stop him. And
his maturity too. I mean, there's guys that are the receivers, the offense. They're on the bench celebrating, you know, just talking hella shit, just having a great time because they're up 21-0. But is Jalen there with them? No, he's on the bench sitting next to the coach, looking at the tablet.
And I'm glad that you brought up Dak there. I'm glad you brought up Dak, Jerry, you know, because here's the thing, you know, he's been back, 7 games and he has 9 interceptions. You know,
not 9 the whole season. He's got 9 in 7 games.
Yeah. And, you know, I had a Dallas fan come in my chat room last week and he said, well, it's easy because Hurts had everything given to him on a silver platter. Are you fucking shitting me? Dude, didn't Dak have Dez and what was their tight end? I always forget his fucking name, but anyway, him, you know, Witten, thank you. Yeah, and even Witten, he was, you know, old, but it's a vet, you know, but they made it all the way to the divisional his rookie year, you know, so it is what it is.
And then he had Cooper and
then as soon as you get rid of Dez, you go and you get him Amari Cooper and you draft CD and you draft Wilson and you get all, and then you also get him Ezekiel Elliott and Pollard and
a good offensive line
and a good offensive line he inherited, and then you also get him a defense. And dude, you've had all right, and then they sit there with the argument, oh well, we have the number 1 offense, bro. You had the number 1 offense last year, and look what you did.
Right.
Like every argument that they give, and it's like it's dumb. Like I don't understand. You know,
It's like Gronk said, until the Cowboys prove us otherwise, every year they are not contenders. They are pretenders.
no, dude, they wear their rating on their helmet. I mean,
Yes.
it's very
That's out of
easy.
5.
Yeah, and that's right there on their helmet. It's a 1-star. Should be half a star, but it's a 1. You know, but I mean, listen, man, you could sit here and say what you want, but every quarterback who is good has a good wide receiver, has a good run game, or, you know, like the Titans, they're good, but they have Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? Like
I'm
Derrick
sorry.
Henry, he's a different monster, so they run the ball a lot, but they win games. They were 7 and what are they now? Did they win last week?
Titans.
Can't remember. But no matter what, that's how they win
Yeah,
their
they
game.
did. I'm pretty sure they did.
You know, but that's what I'm saying, man. Everyone's built different, and for you to sit there and try and take the credibility of my quarterback away because you say, is it the team? Well, it's a fucking team sport, asshole.
Right.
You know, and secondly, who the fuck are you to talk, bro? Where the fuck were you the first game? I didn't hear your fucking name until after my right tackle got injured. Then I started hearing your name.
Right.
But that's only because you took advantage of it and put all the pressure on the right side where you know the weak spot was. And that's why you were being called. But in the end, you were nothing. Hell, you were in front of Jalen Hurts twice, staring him right in the fucking face. You could almost kiss him, and he threw the ball right over your fucking head to AJ each time for a touchdown. What the fuck are you sitting there talking shit for, bro?
I mean, somebody said it earlier in the comments. He's just I really think Micha Parsons is just mad because he wishes he was on the Eagles.
Oh right, yeah, dude, you could hear it in his voice.
Yeah, that's why why do you think he said I don't want to make any enemies? Well, yeah, you have some now, buddy.
And remember too, he said he's like, yeah, they got a good team and a run game. I was like,
well, that's right. The Titans did lose. The Titans lost to Jacksonville, 36-22. And Jacksonville is home this weekend against the Cowboys. I'm taking Jacksonville.
I will laugh. I hope they do.
Dougie P is going to hook us up. Dougie P he's going to take it to the Cowboys on purpose.
No, man, it's just, listen, I'm not even mad that he said it. I don't even care that he said it. In fact, in a way, I'm glad that he did because it just gave Jalen Hurts and this offense 100% more momentum to clap that ass come Christmas Eve. You know, like.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jalen.
Oh no, he's not even thinking on it, bro. He probably laughed. He probably was like.
It's like water off a duck's back to Hurts. And you know what? Thank you, Parsons, because you just gave this offensive line motivation to kick not only your ass, but your whole defense's ass.
Yeah. Yeah. No, man, like
they're gonna be pissed off. They're gonna be pissed the fuck off come Christmas Eve.
That's something you should have said during your team meeting, not online.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, that's something you should have DM'd Lawrence or Dak, or you should have been sending in a private chat, like you said.
Yeah, like don't say that for everyone to hear, bro. Because like, no lie, man. Guess what? If you don't back it up now, and you get your ass clapped, like we all know you're going to, fucking, you know how bad that makes him look. And secondly, man,
he just said it to get his name out there for that clickbait, and he said it because he and the Cowboys are desperate. They know that from top to bottom, we are the better football team. And the only way they can try to even the playing field is by getting somehow into Hurts's head. But
yo, I'm actually laughing because I
firewall up there.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I remember at work today I watched Boys for Life short when they signed T.Y. Hilton. Dude, he looked so excited in that. He's like, I called it. I called it in 24 hours. We got TY, and I'm just sitting there laughing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is TY gonna do? Like, are you shitting me right now? You guys are that happy that y'all picked up TY fucking Hilton? Are you serious right now? Like,
you guys wanted so obviously Dallas is worried that they don't have enough firepower to hang in with us. Because we're the only team that they're worried about, that they're trying to catch right now for the division, for playoff ranking, for everything. We're the only team right now. They couldn't get OBJ. So they went out and got James Washington and T.Y. Hilton. Big freaking deal. Does Avonte Maddox and Darius Slay and James Bradbury look like they're scared of that receiving core? Hell no.
I
Especially that
100%
quarterback.
agree. Simple. If Micah does not show up in the game, which he's not going to, because our right tackle is not injured, he will be playing. And dude, he put his foot in his mouth way too fucking early. I mean, dude, you can't come out after you come out the first game and lose the way you did. And listen, I know Dallas fans here. It's going to come in the chat soon. Bro, we had you. Like, if we had Dak, that was ours. Like, we had you, bro. No, you fucking didn't. Because let me put it this way, man. The moment you got close, they would have scored again. Like, that's just, you're not going to stop us. And in a way, bro, there's times I feel like Nick plays with people. Mm-hmm. Like, all right, we're up 21. We're going to put the brakes on now. We're going to let you come back. And then I'm going to slap another 10 on you.
Right.
You know, just for shits and giggles.
It's
you know,
like he's dangling the carrot in front of the horse.
Yeah. You know, and I'm sorry, whether you had Dak or not, you're going to lose that game. And you sit there and you praise yourselves right now. You're like, oh, well, you know, Zeke, he ran 83 yards on you guys and had one touchdown. Yeah, before we had Sue and LJ.
Right.
You had 83 yards. Congrats. You had 83 yards before Sue and LJ.
And that was before
Derrick Henry to 30 yards, but yet somehow magically Elliott and Pollard's going to get some 100-yard fucking game, right?
And that was before our front four was getting home like they are getting home now.
Right.
Because of the additions of Joseph and Sue, giving us more depth, keeping guys healthy, keeping guys fresh. Absolutely.
You ready? This is how the Dallas game is going to go. I'm going to air it out for you right now so you guys just know. This is how it's going. We're going to get the ball first, or they're going to get the ball first. We're going to stop them. We're going to score. Or we're just going to go down and we're going to score first, and then we're going to stop them. Then we're going to score again, make it 14-0. And then we're just going to run. And then we're just going to run and keep fucking running. And if we don't run, we're just going to sit there and just throw. One way or another, however they got it planned. And then we're just going to all out blitz the fuck out of Dak. That's what's going to happen. We're going to force you to throw the ball. And there's not a damn thing you're going to do. You're just going to 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. I'm sorry. That's the way the game is going to go. And
you know what? I honestly, especially the way Dak has looked, because Dak, I've never thought to him as being a great quarterback. But this year, I don't know if it's because of the thumb or what's going on with him, but he looks very, very pedestrian. And the fact that when people say, I just really don't think that Dak is going to make that much of a difference compared to Cooper Rush. Because if you look at the numbers, especially with CeeDee Lamb, right? CeeDee Lamb has only had 2 of his best receiving games with Dak, but yet 3 of his worst with Dak.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole Cooper Rush argument, you know, I'd really do, especially like I said, especially with how pedestrian Dak has looked this year from coming back from the injury. I really just don't think he's going to make that much of a difference compared to Cooper Rush. Because what do we get? We got a couple interceptions against Rush. That'll probably happen against Dak too. I mean, it's not. I mean, what is he doing that's that much better or special
There's
Cooper
nothing.
Rush.
There's not. Well, and that's the thing, man.
Nothing.
But see that it doesn't even matter about that though. That's the point. The moment you guys fall behind,
It's over.
the defensive front is just going to blitz you. They're going to go after him, and you've seen what we can do. You only have a certain amount of minutes or seconds to throw the ball. And I'm sorry, but the way Bradbury and Slay are playing, CD is not going to be enough. Wilson is not going to be enough. None of these guys. And you got Maddox back. You got our whole secondary is fine. I mean, you got Harris. We picked up Harris again this week, which is, a veteran we had during the preseason that we let go, but he's back to fill a void, and we'll be fine, dude. I'm not worried, but I can't wait, dude. Because of what he said today, I wish it was Christmas Eve this weekend. I swear.
Me too.
Like, I don't even want to see the Bears. I want to go to sleep, wake up, be 13-1, and just go in and clap the shit out of Dallas.
Well,
right
I mean,
now.
that would mean that game day is a day earlier too. So absolutely, I wish it was New Year's or it was Christmas Eve this week.
Yeah, man. There is a certain part inside of me though that kind of want us. I know listen, hear me out before anybody says anything. To a point, I kind of. Never mind, I ain't saying it.
I think I know what you were going to say too.
Do you know how hard it is to beat a team 3 times in 1 year?
Right.
It's what I'm saying?
Yes.
I want to beat them when it counts.
Absolutely.
I don't.
You're telling me we're going to play Dallas the 3rd time? Oh yeah, I'll split the season.
Yeah, because in all honesty, when we win this weekend and we're 13-1, you can afford to lose 1 to Dallas and still be okay. You're still 2 games up. You know what I mean? And then just win out and you're fine.
We're not even going to see Dallas because they're going to end up playing San Francisco in the playoffs and get beat.
I know, God, that would be funny to say, wouldn't it? But you know what I'm saying? It's just really hard to beat a team 3 times in a row.
No, I do.
And it doesn't happen very often. So I'm willing to take a lump.
Hard enough to sweep them, right? Just to do it twice. That's hard enough as it is. To 3 times, that's bringing it to another level.
Okay, first off, bro, if you're going to insult my quarterback, at least be intelligent enough to spell his name right. Because Hertz is a rental car. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to insult my quarterback, do it right. Like, spell his name right, bro.
What is he saying? Parsons is right. You are just triggered of what someone has to say about their opinion. It's sad Hurts is a 1-year wonder quarterback. You're going to wow. Seriously?
Right? Like, dude, don't come in here and be an illiterate fuck. Okay? Like, spell the name right. It's Hurts. It's not hard. It's like something hurts.
Yeah.
There
may be a Z in season when you abbreviate it, but there's no Z in Hertz. Okay?
No. Come on, dog. Like, if you're gonna insult someone, have some
at least be
respect to spell his name right. Jesus.
He said Hertz is a rental car company.
It is a rental car company. No,
it's hilarious.
And that's the thing. Y'all are calling him a one-hit wonder. Like, first off, does everyone forget this guy was the runner-up to the Heisman?
They're mad. AK, they're just mad because Dak has never even come anywhere near where Jalen Hurts is at this year.
Dude, like, no lie, man. Dak has sniffed an MVP and then just unsniffed it right away. Like, he had it for the first 5 weeks last year, and then next thing you know, he was out of it. Like, just gone.
But even at Dak's best, he didn't put up numbers like Jalen's putting up. I mean, there wasn't 2 other. He didn't have 10 touchdowns with 2 other people on the team with 10 touchdowns. I mean, Jalen is doing things that not just any other quarterback, I mean, not any other black quarterback has done, but any other quarterback, period.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs to have his respect given to him. And that's fine because these haters can keep hating. But that just tells me that you guys are just jealous.
Is it really, Nina? Is it really? That's an Eagle fan saying that? No.
Wow.
No. Don't break my heart. Not on home.
There are Eagle fans out there that are Hurts haters. I don't know how you could be if you're a true Eagles fan, I don't know how in the freaking world that you could be a Hurts hater now.
No. Say it right. It's fucking. How in the fucking hell can you be a Hurts hater? Dude,
how the fucking hell can you think like that? You must just be like a Cowboy fan wearing the green, or a Giants fan wearing the green, or something like that. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because if your quarterback is playing out of this world, your team is 12-1 on the cusp of winning the division, getting the number 1 seed. What are you looking for? What are you dissatisfied with?
Not just that, but you realize this kid has done something that Randall Cunningham has never done. McNabb has never done. Michael Vick has never done. Lamar Jackson has never done.
No other quarterback.
Any of these quarterbacks.
Quarterback has rushed for has had 10 plus rushing touchdowns in a season, back-to-back years.
Yeah, dude, and if anyone should have, Vic should have done it. Right? Cunningham should have done it. Hell, Lamar should have done it, but none of them have. But he has.
Young even. I mean, there's been lots of mobile quarterbacks out there.
Cam Newton,
Steve McNair. I mean, there has been quite a few mobile quarterbacks out there who should have, like you said, have reached that mark, but he's the only one that has. I'm T Junior, bro. I'm not triggered
by it. I'm not. What baffles me, my dude, is that you can sit there and truly say that after everything everyone said about him, and he's went in, week out, day after day, and proved everyone wrong. Like, does the kid have to fucking hang the moon for you to believe in him? Like, what does he have to win 7 fucking Super Bowls like Tom? He gets you 1, you're gonna want 2. He gets you 2, you're gonna want 3. Like, what more does he have to do? I don't understand why is he a one-hit wonder? Because he has a team around him?
Well, I think it's funny that his play this year has triggered you to call him a one-year wonder, because you're just throwing that out into the air. You have no factual evidence to show why Jalen Hurts would even be considered to be a one-year wonder.
Do you know how many quarterbacks have made
out your neck there, T Junior?
Do you know how many quarterbacks have made a 7% jump in QBR in one season, in one off season ever? None.
Well, probably not very many.
Jalen Hurts.
I was going to say, he's probably the only one.
He went from 61 to 68. He made a 7% jump. I said this offseason, I said every year he's been in the NFL, he's jumped 10%. He was 51 his first full season, or his rookie year when he played the last 4 games, he was 51. Last year, he was 61, 10%. And I said, man, imagine if the kid throws for 71%. Boys, I remember who it was. Boys for Life sat there and he laughed at me. And he was like, bro, there's no way he makes 10%. Motherfucker, he just did 7. I'll take 7. I ain't greedy. I'll take 7. You know what I mean? Nobody has made a 7% jump. Like, that's what... Whatever, man. Is what it is.
Yep. And
no quarterback puts up the same numbers every year, bro. Your numbers are going to be different every year.
Who's bringing up his Alabama and Oklahoma days? Who's bringing that up? We weren't even talking about that.
You do realize too that you can be mediocre in the NCAA in college and still be successful in the NFL. Some people mature and play better younger, and some it takes a little bit more time. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Everybody's stats are different every year. I mean, Pat Mahomes' stats this year is not the same as what they were last year. Neither is Tom's, neither is Herbert's, neither is Dak's, neither is Hurst. Yeah, they're all different, bro. They'll be around the same, but they're not going to be the same.
No, and the difference between Jalen Hurts and somebody who's had, you know, a blowout, a big improvement year, a big step forward year like he has, is that he, and I think the chat just said it. I think Big D said it. He is laser focused, like Tom Brady focused. I mean, he doesn't even. Jalen could give two shits about the MVP. He is focused on winning a ring. He is focused on bringing Philadelphia its second Lombardi trophy. That's all he's focused on. He could give a shit about what Michael Parsons is saying, about what, you know, Chris Sims is saying, whoever. You know, all these Jalen Hurts haters.
Hold up. Pause. Hold up. So let me get this straight. If Jalen Hurts goes out and he wins an MVP and he wins you a Super Bowl, T, you don't want to pay this man. You want to draft a quarterback in the draft. Hold up. Let me.
There's no way you can be a legitimate Eagles fan, T Jr. There's no way. Either that or you just don't really watch football. You just like check the score at the end of the day. Because if you're telling me,
I can't believe what I'm seeing right.
If you're telling me that you think a rookie quarterback is going to come in and play better than Jalen fucking Hurts, you are smoking something that I have never ever even seen on this planet. Like you're smoking some kryptonite or something, because you're gone, buddy. You're gone.
T, let me.
You're an astronaut,
bro. Let me ask you a question. How old are you, bro? I just want to know, because
that's probably.
I pray to God you're under 18, homie, and not a grown ass man saying that shit. Because it's people like you that we have losing seasons. That is probably the most idiotic statement I've ever seen. And I'm not being rude, bro. I'm not even trying. I am being rude. That is dumb. That is fucking dumb. I'm sorry, bro.
That sounds like some stupid ass take like Big Play Slay would make. You know, that's the kind of slay that a young kid. That's probably what T Jr. is. He's probably in high school. He's probably not even 18 yet. So we're sitting here arguing with a teenager, literally. But
first off, I'm telling you guys the truth. I do watch the NFL, and Jalen Hurts is proving me why he's a better backup QB, and there's no way he's going to take us to his.
You know what, T Jr., I hope you come back in this chat when we're in the Super Bowl. I really hope you do.
I'm really not trying to be a dick right now, bro. I'm not, but there's certain times you have to laugh, and there's certain times you just hold back, and this is one of them. I can't hold back. Dude, I don't care who you are. I'm telling you right now, if Howie does what you say, I don't think I'm not even going to say it because I don't want charges pressed against me, but you know where I'm going with this. Like, people would be after the man. He would be, yeah.
They'd have to put him in witness protection.
Yes, exactly. Like there, SWAT team, everyone. Like you need the army surrounded around him. I got nothing, homie. I really want to continue, but that hurts, homie. Like if you are an Eagle fan, that fucking hurts. I was hoping we were past this shit, honestly.
He is a better backup quarterback. That's that.
Oh man, Connor, I wish you were available, bro. I want you to come on. I want to hear your take, Cool Cat. If you got a moment, hop on here, sir. I know you. This one right here, your hair lit on fire. I know it did, bro. Like,
and just to let everybody know, Philly Sports Wrap couldn't make it on tonight, but he should be able to make it on tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next week. So make sure you tune in next week for the East Meets West, because Philly Sports Wrap will be on with us more than likely.
see that's the hate right there I'm talking about, bro. That is, yeah, Cool Cat. I got you, homie. Hold up. I'm gonna send you the link. I knew that. Oh, bro, his hair just went fire.
Oh, like, yeah. Cool Cat's he's screaming.
Can you send him the link? I don't have. You know what? Fuck it. This is what I'm gonna do. Let's get in. I don't fucking care. We're getting in. Chat? Yeah. And T, I hope you can come on and explain it to me, man. Because no lie, bro. You will not get any hate. I'm very respectful. Like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but if you can make me understand your way of thinking, I will gladly sit here and listen, homie. I will. I will not interrupt you, but I hope you come on and try and make me understand, because I'm lost. I'm completely fucking lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what if he goes 17-0 next year? Like, dude, if we got rid of him. All right, first off, this is something I said just the other day, too.
No one's ever going 17-0, bro.
Tom did. Well, actually, yeah, Tom went, but yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's Tom. It doesn't count. Yeah. He's an anomaly. But no, think about it. If we would have sat there and got Russell Wilson this past offseason, and we traded Jalen Hurts to Seattle, and Hurts was doing in Seattle what he was doing here, bro, I would wring Howie Roseman's fucking neck. Like,
and Russell Wilson was playing as bad as he is in Philly, right? As he is in Denver. Oh, yeah.
Right? I would be pissed off. So now you take this scenario. Hurts wins MVP in a Super Bowl, and then we do what T says and we trade the motherfucker. Yeah. No, thank you. I will swallow $50 million a year. There's my dog. There's my dog. What is good, guy? I know. Listen, I know your hair caught fire as soon as you saw that shit, homie. And I know you are just like me. We have stood behind Jalen from day fucking one, dude. Let the man hear it, bro, because I know you got shit to say.
It's bad enough that I had to deal with this Micha Parsons bull that we had to deal with all day. It's bad enough that we had to deal with that. Now we have to deal with a moron who came up here and had the audacity, temerity, meditated God to say, let's get a draft a cornerback. I don't think Jalen Hurts can do it. Maybe if we draft a cornerback, maybe we could get to the Super Bowl. Man, I need a blanket. Maybe we should draft a cornerback. What? Are y'all high? Are y'all stupid? Are you a moron? Let me see if I got this. I gotta see enough of this. Now 'Cause I got, oh my
Yo,
God.
I knew he got lit, dude. I knew it.
Let me see if I got this right. So we put the team around Jalen Hurts. Let's start at the beginning. Okay, 2021. We can all agree. We had our concerns about the kid. Right or wrong, 2021. Right or
Of
wrong.
course, yes, of course.
We had our concerns. We put Devontae Smith. We had that garbage wide receiver, Jalen Rager with JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Nick Sirianni was starting coach. Okay. He takes us to a 9-8 record. He has some good. He has some bad. We said Jalen freaking Hurts season from the top of my lungs. Okay, he lost to Tom Brady. Who would? It's Tom Brady. He had a bad game. We can all agree. Okay, 2022. He goes all the way to the person who worked with Tom Brady just to get better. And instead of the Philadelphia Eagles drafted a quarterback like that moron said, what does this team do? Oh, let's build some defense. Let's put some defense and get the ball back to Jalen freaking Hurts. And you know what Howie Roseman thought? Let me tell you what happened to this little moron right there in the chat. Did you know that Jalen freaking Hurts and A.J. Brown are best friends? Besties? Ride or die? Brother in arm? Jalen freaking Hurts is the godfather of A.J. Brown's daughter? And he wanted to play with Jalen freaking Hurts because the Tennessee Titans didn't want to pay him. And guess what your GM did? Got him to Philly, and look at Jalen freaking Hurts now. But and guess what happened this year? 22 touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns. A.J. Brown, 1,000 yards. Devontae Smith, this close to 1,000 yards. Dallas Goedert, who's coming back. But if he wasn't hurt, 1,000 yards. You would not be 12-1 if it wasn't for Jalen freaking Hurts. And you have the audacity to call to sit there and say, draft the quarterback. Let me tell you what this quarterback's going to have to do. Come closer. Come closer, you little boy. Come here. Come closer. This quarterback that you love so much in the draft, whether it's Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud, you know what he's going to have to do? Let me tell you. He's going to have to learn Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Miles Sanders, A.J. Brown, the offensive line, the defense, the coaching staff. He's going to have to learn me, Nest Out West, AK, and Eagles Nation, and Eagles everywhere in the city of Philadelphia. And if he fails, not only are we going to criticize him, and not only the media are going to criticize him, guess what happens, you doof? The Dallas Cowboys, those street rats in Dallas, wins your division. The Dallas Cowboys will be winning your division if you get a new quarterback. The Washington Commanders are going to need a quarterback. The New York Giants are going to need a good quarterback. And if you get a new quarterback, guess who's the only quarterback in your division with the same team? Dakota Rain Prescott. And you think you have the audacity, temerity, mid-air to go to say, blow it all up and draft the quarterback because you don't love Jalen Hurts. Get the out of here. Tired of this.
You know, listen.
Let's put it this way.
Listen. From this comment,
Kid to get your respect. Does he gotta jump off a cliff? What did he do? What did he do? Tell me, to anyone who don't like Jalen Hurts, what did he do? Did he bang your girlfriend? Did he pick
probably.
Did he take your money? What did he do? I want to know. What did
Did he pay your
Jalen
mama
Hurts
a
do to make
visit?
Go ahead.
Oh, he took his girl and his mom. No, like he says, Hurts is a great backup QB.
Wait,
It's
you just
true.
said mom.
Like
You didn't say mom.
there's no way he's going to put up the same numbers he's putting up now next season. Listen, man. Well, no. Okay, if you're saying that he is a backup because of he's not going to put the same numbers up. Well,
yeah, he must be the best goddamn backup we've ever seen in the motherfucking NFL. That's for goddamn sure.
Well, and not
How
just
is he
that,
a backup? You're 12-1 because of him. You're 12-1
Well, and that-
because of him.
hey, Connor, not
You're
just that.
12-1 because of him.
Hey,
Hell,
but,
How is
but
he a backup? You are 12-1. That's what your record would have been, you goof. 1-2.
12.
no,
Oh,
like
goodness.
in all honesty, man,
Hold on,
by
I'll be
this
right back.
comment,
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm not done. I'm not
All
done.
right.
I'll be right back. I got to switch to my phone. Hold on, I'll be right back.
no problem, no
All right.
problem. No, but by this from this comment, bro, from what I'm getting from all of this is every quarterback is a backup quarterback then, because Jalen Hurts is front runner and MVP, right? He has the numbers, he has the yards, so everyone under Jalen Hurts is a backup quarterback as well. That's all 31 other starting quarterbacks. Seriously, like that's how we have to look at this. If you're saying Jalen Hurts is a great backup at best, then every fucking quarterback in the NFL is a backup.
Well, and that would also mean that Gardner Minshew could come in and do everything that Jalen's doing. Because Gardner Minshew right now is also, or it is a good backup quarterback. So, I mean, you take Jalen Hurts off of the Eagles, you're going to see a dramatic fall off. You take Patrick Mahomes off of the Chiefs, I think Chad Henne would still be able to keep them relevant and keep them very competitive. Gardner Minshew can't do the things that Jalen Hurts can do, period.
Gardner Minshew, huh? Gardner Minshew. Uncle Rico. Salute the
Right?
Mitch.
I mean, we're talking
Uncle
about backup
Rico, are you
quarterback.
absolutely kidding me? Uncle Rico is going to save you. What he going to do? He going to throw a couple picks? Who are you? Are
Yo,
you
real quick. Shout out the Coles, man. Listen, this is a cowboy, okay? And even he's telling you not to
Because Cole is
disrespect
smart.
him like
That's
that.
why.
Thank you,
Like-
Cole.
Like,
Thank you,
shout out to
Cole.
you, Cole. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, man. No,
He's an intelligent Cowboy fan. There's not a lot out there. He's one of them, though.
Do you? Okay, why don't you love Jalen Hurts? I just want to know. To anybody in the chat, name me one reason why you don't love this kid. You wouldn't be 12-1 because of him. You would be 1-12, fighting for scraps. You would be. Guess what? You would be. You would be the Houston Texans. You would be the Houston Texans right now, looking for a quarterback, and yet you sit there with a straight face, blasting this guy. He's out there going to school in South Philly.
And that's why our quote unquote backup quarterback, from what this guy is saying in the comments, should be the MVP, because we weren't expected to be 12-1. The Chiefs were expected to be good. Mahomes has already put up big numbers like he is. Hurts was not. There was so much doubt with this quarterback, so much questions about this football team, about where we're going to be at this year in the division, everywhere. You know, a lot of pieces added to this team this offseason.
And y'all better remember what happened in the offseason, where everybody and their mama said when we got A.J. Brown, yeah, you got A.J. Brown and Smitty and Dallas Goddard, but remember,
now it's A.J. Brown is a huge reason for Jalen Hurts' success.
Yeah. Micha Parsons, salute to Micha Parsons.
I don't hear that with Josh Allen. And
Exactly. It's just, what does Jalen Hurts have to do to get your respect? I like how you're trying to take words.
No, and the smoking weed while doing it. No, sir, I'm not smoking weed. It's actually a cigarette. So
okay, T Junior. I'm gonna call you Junior. I'm gonna call you Junior. I'm gonna call you Junior. Here's what I want you to do, and I want you to look at me when I tell you this. And I told everybody and their mama this on my channel. If you don't love Jalen Hurts,
if you don't support him, if you don't support the team that ride and die with him, if you don't love his best friend A.J. Brown, you know what you can do? Go be a fan of the Dallas Cowboys.
Please.
Go be a fan of the New York Giants. Go be
Please.
a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs if Patrick Mahomes the MVP. Go be a fan of Josh Allen. Go be, exactly. Go be a fan of Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray. Go be a fan of all these teams who are a better quarterback than the real MVP Jalen Hurts. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So wait. He said the only reason why I don't like Hurts is because he hasn't been a real team. He hasn't beaten a real team, and the Titans are not a real team. If he plays a real team, he'll get absolutely destroyed like he did in a wild card round.
Okay. Hold on, AK. Let me respond to that. Hold on, let me respond to that, guys. Okay, let me respond to that.
Yep.
Okay, so the Dallas Cowboys, are they not a good team? They're going to the playoffs. The New York Giants, are they not a good team? They're going to the playoffs. Minnesota Vikings, they're a good team. They ain't going to the playoffs. Washington Commanders, the first time, they're a good team. They ain't going to the playoffs. Tennessee Titans, they're a good team. They ain't going to the playoffs. Huh. So they're not a good team. But well, if he was in the AFC, we would agree with you. But he's in the worst conference. Boo-hoo. So basically, the Philadelphia Eagles create the schedule.
Wait a second. First off, we might be in the worst conference, but we're in the best division in all of the NFL.
Yeah, that is true. Sorry.
So first off, that's null and void because
that is true.
If you are the best division in football, we play those people twice in 1 year, which means it's pretty hard. It's not easy.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I'm all wound up because this guy had the audacity to merely admit it. I'm sick and tired of people criticizing my quarterback.
We have the schedule. First off, secondly, you say we have an easy schedule. Everybody in the East has the same schedule, but one person.
Are you a Cowboy fan? What fan are you?
He's not an Eagles fan because he's saying y'all have had an easy schedule. So that's good.
Then what fan are you?
Junior, and I think the JR stands for just ridiculous. That's what the JR stands for.
Junior, I want to know this. I want to know this. No one block him. No one do it. I need to know what fan he is. I need to know. No one get rid of him. What fan are you?
Oh, he ain't going to tell you.
Don't hide. Say it right now. What fan are you? Because it's ridiculous how you sit there with a straight face.
Quarterback, so I bet he's a Dolphins fan. He's probably a Dolphins fan and on the nutsack of Tua, since he's calling our quarterback a backup.
And I like Oates' description. He's like, last year Jalen Hurts was given a bicycle to race a Corvette. Now he has a Ferrari. Different situation. It is totally different.
Thank you.
Not only that, but he like Cool Cat said, he went and worked his ass off in the offseason and perfected his craft.
Hold on. You're saying, hold on.
He's a Cowboy fan.
Wait, so just because Dak has beaten the Seattle Seahawks in a playoff game, fuck out of here, bro.
Okay, first off,
no, and what did Dak have in that playoff game? Let's talk about the weapons Dak had in that playoff game. Hell, let's talk about last year, the weapons Dak had in that playoff game. Do we really want to go down this road? Because the weapons don't match up to Jalen Hurts' roster last year. I can tell you that shit right now. They match up this year, but not last year. So don't give me that bullshit. Like, oh, yeah.
You're a Cowboy fan. I get it. I knew it. You're a Cowboy fan. I get it because you talking about Dak Prescott. I know it. You're a Cowboy fan. You're just a biased Dak Prescott lover who wears Dak Prescott pajamas, who goes to Dak Prescott sleepovers, who loves himself some Dak Prescott, drink Dak Prescott milk every time Dak Prescott is on a commercial.
He's like, I love you, Dak Prescott.
Exactly. Every time you see Dak Prescott, you go into your closet and you close your eyes and you think of Dak Prescott. I get it.
Dude, he probably sleeps on a pillow with Dak's face on it.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. Just a minute. We know you're a Dak Prescott lover. You're a Dallas Cowboy fan. Let's
Yeah,
see.
and neither has Dak fucking Prescott. Wow, because he won 2
And that's
playoff games.
Jalen freaking Hurts to you.
Well,
Put
you
some
know what?
respect on
And
his
you know
name.
what's
Spell
funny
his name
about that?
right.
And you know
Spell
what's
his goddamn name right.
It's Jalen freaking Hurts. Say his name right.
J-A-L-E-N. You dumb
yeah, there's
fuck.
no why. You can't spell his first name or his last, but yet you want to insult the man.
Christ.
We're arguing with a Cowboy fan. That is ridiculous.
At least you got
Not
his
only
last
that,
name.
but
Hey,
an illiterate Cowboy fan at that.
at least he got his last name right this time. Now we had to tell him how to spell his first name.
It's not
Jesus.
like Jalen. It's not like Jaden Smith. There's no Y in there.
What is this world coming to, man?
Hold up. Do you know why I can clown Dak? Because Dak's been in the league for 7 fucking years and he's had everything handed to him. Everything. Offensively and defensively. And I mean defense more the last 2 years than previous, but he's had an offense. Okay.
Well, you know what?
Jalen's only in his 3rd fucking year, bro.
Coles,
Like, and he's
Cole.
already doing things that Dak's never done.
Cole,
So
when my quarterback goes through a stretch of 7 games and throws 9 interceptions in 7 games, then I'll be clowning my quarterback. Until then, I'm clowning yours because that's the numbers your quarterback is putting up. Period. We're going by the numbers. We're clowning him because Dak is playing way below his level. Dak is better than he's playing right now. We know that. We've seen it before.
I'll put it this way.
Struggling.
You put Jalen Hurts on the Cowboys right now, he'd do better than Dak.
Without a doubt.
100%. I guarantee you. I guarantee fucking
Hold on. So basically, we're talking about.
They would be way better. I can't say that the other way around. You put Dak on this team, I can't
You
guarantee
is a Cowboy fan, TJ.
No,
T Junior. You is a Cowboy fan.
That's the thing, though. If you put Dak on the Eagles right now, I guarantee you we're not 12-1. I guarantee you we're not 12.
If you're not a Cowboy fan, T Junior, what fan are you?
And Hurts is spelled with a capital H. Capital H.
Right, Wicked? I feel you, bro. I'm like -40 under retarded right now from reading his shit.
No kidding.
Like I don't, dude.
I was minding my business today,
Right.
just chilling.
Right.
And then the Micha Parsons comment started, and then I had to tell everybody focus on the Bears. And then I get stupid comments like draft a quarterback. What is this? What in you can? And I just did a live stream earlier when I just basically said that why Micha Parsons couldn't do that stuff next week. Like my head is like, why all the stupidness, man?
Bro, if you
Why
couldn't
all
do
the
it the first
stupidness?
time you played us, what makes you think you're going to do it the second time? You know what I mean?
Y'all trying to start this hate week early. I can see some of y'all starting this.
Oh, I know. I saw
Uh-oh.
Cole's comment
we're not-
earlier. He's like,
We're
why
playing
aren't
the
you?
Bears this week, and we're not even talking about Chicago.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro. Ness,
We're not worried
ain't
about
that
Dallas
crazy?
either.
We're supposed to be talking about Chicago.
I know, but the fact is, though, the Eagles are handling that job for us. We can worry about Dallas. They're worried. They got the whole Chicago thing on lock. I'm not worried about that.
Exactly. Salute to Jalen Hurts. If y'all didn't saw my tweet, I had the video of Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, and Jordan Mailata all saying exactly what we want them to say.
Oh, you're 100% right, Coles. Parsons better come out here and do something, because if he comes out and looks like he did the last time, he's going to catch so much shit, dude. So much shit.
I'm smiling because I'm seeing this little short of a certain person of ours saying Micha Parsons trigger Eagle fans. Guess who? And it ain't Cole. It starts with a B.
Bird gang.
Be full.
Wait, what?
Boys for life.
Oh, it triggered him?
No, he got a short saying Cowboys player Micha Parsons trigger Eagle fans and players.
No. Like I said, it doesn't trigger me, but
boys
I think it was really dumb for him to say that, because like I said, dude, like you just gave all the ammunition in the world to one team. I mean, yeah, they're worried about Chicago, but don't think for 1 minute, as soon as we're done beating Chicago, the moment they walk off that field, Parsons' comments ain't running through his head. And he's going to live by that the whole week until he sees him. And then when he sees him, he's going to make him look stupid.
Yeah, I don't even think Hurts is going to even go that far. I think he's just going to continue to do what he's doing. He's just going to stay laser focused like he's been.
Yeah,
and the
that's
Cowboys
what I
are just
mean.
going to be Cowboys are just going to be another domino in the way, and we're just going to knock them down just like we've been knocking down everybody else.
In the words of Jalen Hurts, none of our opinions deposit the bank.
If we had Joseph and Sue when we played the Redskins the second time, or the Commanders, we'd be undefeated right now. Period.
Yep. And winning the division because we would have the 4-0 record.
Yeah. Yep.
If it wasn't for Washington losing to Washington, you wouldn't be fighting for the division. You would already have it sewn up.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, losing to Washington also made us stronger because that showed us our weaknesses, and that showed us what we needed to improve on, and that's what we did. We went out and got 2 stud defensive linemen who, they may be a little bit older, but their impact has been way more than just on the run defense. Because like I said earlier, they're playing enough snaps to alleviate the older guys like Cox, like BG, and you see the production increase with those guys. They're playing so much fresher now because they don't have to be gassed. They don't have to be playing 90% of the snaps every game. You know, it's gone a lot further than just stopping the run with those two.
Exactly. It's like I'm sick and tired of people disrespecting this kid. It's like, what does this guy have to do to get y'all respect? Like, let that boy win a Super Bowl. Y'all better be on your knees begging him, begging him not to walk out the door.
That's the thing, Connor, is that I think that Jalen could do everything under the sun, and he's still not going to get these haters respect. It was the same thing with Tom Brady. I mean, he could win. He won as many championships as he did, and there's still people who hate on Tom. It's just the way it goes. Haters are going to hate, and that's what fuels them. And we're just going to sit back and kind of go like this and just watch the show go by because it's a beautiful show.
Exactly. Now, if you are a hater, you better hope to God that Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles face the 49ers or the Dallas Cowboys in the division round. Because if it ain't any of them, if it's the broken down Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, done. If it's the Minnesota Vikings, done. And if we face Patrick Mahomes with that much weapons and we beat him and become Super Bowl champions, y'all think I'm crazy now. Y'all think I'm screaming Jalen freaking Hurts now. You have absolutely no idea what I got planned. Let that boy win a Super Bowl. Y'all gonna have to unfollow me. What I'm gonna do? Y'all gonna have to unfollow me. What I got planned for when that boy win a Super Bowl.
Oh, I will be in Philly, bro. Trust me. Yeah.
Parade time.
And I gotta tell you, man, like, yeah, I'm ecstatic. I think we found, listen, we've all said it. You have to be built a certain way to be the quarterback of our franchise. And Jalen Hurts was born to be the quarterback for Philly. I'm sorry, bro. I've never seen a guy like him. Ice in his veins, bro. Ice in his fucking veins, and I love it.
Exactly. Did y'all see that video on the sideline where A.J. Brown, Quez Watkins, and Devontae Smith just yucking it up, and here's Jalen Hurts just
laser focused on the tablet, locked in.
If that ain't Philadelphia, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
a blue-collar hybrid, working 9 to 5, busting his backside like the Philly legends of Rocky, Meek Mill, Kevin Hart, Will Smith, the late great PNB Rock. Come on now, DJ Diamond Cuts. Are you kidding me? And y'all
I mean,
and y'all think a rookie is going to do that?
I mean, when Hurts does win a Super Bowl, whether it's this year or next year or a couple years down the line, that second-round pick that Howie made taking Hurts, that might go down as the greatest second-round pick of all time.
Exactly.
All time. Not just Eagles draft, all-time NFL draft.
Bro, I am telling you right now, as we sit here living and breathing, Jalen Hurts, by the time he is done wearing an Eagles jersey, he will be the best quarterback we've ever had.
Yeah.
And y'all going to miss him too. Y'all going to miss the day he walks out that door. And when y'all get someone new and he fails, and y'all probably see the Dallas Cowboys hosting championship belts and Lombardi trophies, y'all going to be like, damn, why the f- did we let Jalen Hurts walk out that door? Why did we let him walk out that door? Because it's going to happen if you draft a quarterback. You're going to be like, when you see Dallas Cowboys year after year after year win this division and go to playoffs and be close to winning the Super Bowl, you're going to be like, why the f- did we let that boy go? Why the f- did we let that boy go? And y'all going to do the exact same thing that you're to this rookie quarterback that y'all want so much. You're going to do the exact same thing to him like you're doing to Jalen Hurts.
If Hurts keeps playing at this level, he will never wear another jersey in the NFL.
He ain't leaving.
Bro, he ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry, but
he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Don't pay him his money if you want to. Well, I'll walk out the door and let him be a player or someone else and let y'all be. You're going to go from Super Bowl window to, oh my God, what don't piss off A.J. Brown. Don't piss off A.J. Brown. That's his best friend. Don't do it.
And you know what the best motivation is, bro?
Tell me.
Doubt.
Exactly.
Every time you doubt this kid,
absolutely,
you're only feeding him more.
Yep.
Exactly.
I actually am scared of the day everyone's on the Hurts wagon. That's when I actually will get scared, because eventually he's going to have to start making up his own motivation. But right now, y'all are feeding it to him, and that's fine. Give it to him.
Exactly. Like he said, he got scars. He got scars.
Yep.
He got scars, and none of y'all opinions of sheep, because that's what he called y'all haters, sheep. None of your opinions deposit the National Bank of Jalen freaking Hurts. He said it. He said it. We got the clip on YouTube right now. He said it. None of y'all opinions of sheep deposit the bank.
You're right, Cole. Welcome to Eagles Religion. Man, that's a good podcast name. Eagles Religion.
Eagles Religion.
Eagles Religion, yeah.
Religiously Eagles.
He's like, you all sound like you're at church. Yeah. Call me Pastor AK. Call him Pastor Connor and Pastor Fuego, and this is Eagles.
That's with my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts. I paid the fool.
I told you. I tell you once.
Jalen Hurts is going to take all these haters and their demons,
Hurts,
and he's going to bury them deep. I'm praising Jalen. Praise Jalen.
Bro, I said it. I told you the other week, bro. I'm not even playing it. If this is what a man crush feels like, I'm all fucking in. Like, I love this kid, dude. Like, I don't know. There's just something about him. It's his swag. It's how calm he is. And dude, he kills press conferences. He does. I fucking love it. It's very.
You saw how he was when before the end of the press conference. None of the reporters talked about the Bears' defense. He said, "I'm gonna give y'all one more chance." I'm gonna give y'all one more chance. One more chance. The media's like, "What? You're giving us one more chance? Us? Damn,
dude. We don't discriminate, Mitch. Everyone's welcome in Eagles religion." If you're an Eagle fan, you're welcome, bro.
This is a cross faith religion. Definitely.
Yeah,
We are
yeah.
not excluding
You
anyone.
can be Jewish, you can be Muslim, can be Christian, Catholic, Protestant. It don't matter. If you
It
are
don't
an
matter.
Eagles fan, you are welcome.
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And guys, I would love to stay on and chat some more, but this is East meets West. So Pastor Connor got to get ready for church tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. See you in the freaking.
Amen. Amen.
Hey, that's right. Amen.
Praise hurts.
Praise hurts.
No, that's fun, man. No, I appreciate Cool Cat coming on. It's always a pleasure. But no, man, listen.
We're not even putting up that guy's comments anymore because if you're not going to spell his goddamn name right, we're not going to put up your comments anymore. Period.
Yeah, right. Every bonehead throw Dak throws, it's Kellen's fault. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And every touch, every offensive, every
Shalom.
touchdown that Jalen Hurts is a part of, it's everybody else on the offense, not him.
Yeah, it's Jalen, right? Or it's AJ.
Yeah. Or it's Smith, or it's Goddard, or it's Sanders, or whoever. Quez. Love me some Quez Watkins.
Probably should bring Randall Cunningham. I mean, Pastor Randall Cunningham. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
He can be the lead pastor for Eagles religion.
Hey, Randall, if you're out there and you're listening to this, the door is open, buddy. The door is open.
Dude, we should create that religion. Make it a real thing. Call it Eagles religion and start an Eagles church and then make it to where we can't work on Sundays.
Oh, that sounds.
You're like, I'm sorry, it's against my religion. I can't work on Sundays. In fact, I can't work on Thursdays or Mondays when the Eagles play either. It's against my religion. I can't do it.
And then we could all congregate in the church and watch the games together. Have like a 100-inch screen in the church.
I have too much time on my hands. I need to stop.
Oh,
Pretty
my
good
goodness.
idea, though. Could you imagine that? Just walk in and it's an all Eagles church. Yeah, that'd be cool,
That would be heavenly.
right?
Literally heavenly.
Your podium could be Kelson as mummer suit.
Oh my God. Could you imagine Jordan Mailata giving a sermon?
Oh, dude, he's head choir, dude, for sure. He's voice of an angel, bro. Voice of an angel.
There you go. Jordan Mailata is the choir lead right there. He's the head of the choir.
Jason Kels, he's the doorman.
Yep.
He's the bouncer. If you're not wearing green, you ain't getting in, and he controls that shit.
BG is passing around the collection plate.
Yep.
Him and Cox are walking the aisles, doing the collecting.
Yeah, you got to have Slay in there somewhere, man. He's got that energy, so he's got to do like a special sermon somewhere.
Oh yeah, the Slay sermon.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we even have Trey Sermon on the. not that we're using him, but
the Trey Slay sermon.
Right there, you go. Oh my goodness.
But no, man. About to wrap it up here because I got work again in the morning. But no, real quick, we'll talk about the Bears for a few minutes. Not much to really talk about. Listen, Justin Fields. I feel bad for him.
He didn't practice today. Justin Fields is sick. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, but I'm sure he'll play. I'm sure he'll play. But I feel bad for him because, I always thought Justin Fields, even though I'm a Penn State fan and I fucking hate Ohio State, I thought Justin Fields would at least break the mold for quarterbacks from Ohio State because the kid is talented and he's showing it, But he's just on a shitty Bears team right now. They're in the process of rebuilding. The only thing that I'm interested, I'm not worried and I ain't scared. I'm interested. I just want to see how JG slows Justin Fields down. If you've noticed, our only weak spot that we have is against quarterbacks who can kind of run, aka Tannehill, and
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones last week. If you can get out and you can run for 5-10 yards, that's something we have
Yeah, I think we're
Giving
giving up
up.
like I think we're giving up like 8 yards a rush to quarterbacks.
Yeah. So Jalen Hurts is Justin Fields is definitely not that guy you want to fuck around with, because in all honesty, Justin Fields is the first Jalen Hurts we faced all year. You know what I mean? When it comes to the running aspect, because
Yeah,
he's
when
one
it
hell
comes
of
to
a
the running.
runner. Yeah,
Yes.
he can run the fucking ball, dude.
Right.
So I'm really interested to see if JG puts a spy on him. Does he do contain, or does he just straight up, hey, I'm going to play you straight up and try and beat you? You know, that's the only thing I'm interested to see how JG handles it. Other than that, I'm good. I have no worries.
I think anyone who watches football would agree in saying that Chicago's best weapon is their quarterback. They really don't have a whole lot of weapons outside of Fields. So
Yeah.
we shut him down. Yeah, we're shutting that, or at least limit him. We are definitely highly, highly limiting that offense. That is for sure. Because, yeah, it will be fun to watch. I think JG probably puts a spy on Fields, and whether that's whoever that is, it won't really matter, because all three of our linebackers can spy him pretty well. TJ Edwards can, Kaiser White can, and so can Reddick. So, and I'm sure N'Kobe Dean can too if they were to put him in there.
Yeah.
So it's that's definitely going to be the focal point of the Eagles defense this week is limiting Justin Fields and his ability to break those long runs.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you, man. And that is honestly, honest to God, my only worry is just limiting Justin Fields from being able to escape the pocket and kill us with his legs. Other than that, I'm completely fine. And there he is, the GOAT himself, Joey Shakes. Appreciate you, sir, for stopping through. Thank you so much. But I know they have Chase Claypool over there, but like I said, man, there's just way too many holes in that team. They have talent, but it's very limited. So, in all honesty, I mean, you stop the run game, you win this game, and obviously we can do that. Just contain Fields, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ball for us, I mean, we can kind of choose of what we want to do, because the Bears aren't really good against the run or the pass. So we may see Miles go off this week, or we may see Jalen go off with his arm this week. It's going to be, or maybe a little bit of both. Maybe we'll just have a really good balance on offense this week. But
he didn't win NFC Player of the Week, did he? Did that come out yet?
I don't think so, but I haven't heard of anyone, of it coming out yet.
Man, I was really hoping
that would be 3 weeks in a row for Jalen.
I know, that's why I was wondering. He should have. Him or Miles should have got it for sure.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Well, I didn't hear nothing. That's why I was asking. But no, the Bears are the Bears. They might get annoying at times, especially in the run game, because Montgomery, whether you want to believe it or not, Montgomery's a good halfback. And I'm pretty sure he's healthy. So, but they're going to get their plays, but it ain't going to be many. So we should.
Now
we should not have,
it looks like Baker Mayfield was the player of the week for his comeback win with the Rams. Yeah, I know they're reaching to give it to somebody else, because they are tired of typing in JALEN space HURTS as the NFC player of the week.
Yeah, no, I meant on offense, Speedy. That's awesome that Brandon Graham won it, though. I guess he got defensive player of the week. Is that what it was?
Probably. I think so.
Well, that's cool. But dude, we've had so many players of the week.
He had 3 sacks and a tackle for loss, so he should have.
Yeah, dude, we had so many players this year as players of the week. Like, what is that? 8 now? It's like 8 people.
Yeah, because we even had even Dicker was the
Dicker the kicker. Yeah.
We've had people that aren't even on the team anymore this year as players of the week. That's how good we are.
That's insane, dude. That is insane.
And And we may have improved that. Speaking of kickers, punters, we may have improved at punter. We got Brent Kern, former Pro Bowl punter for the Tennessee Titans.
Dude, shout out to Tennessee and the Saints, bro. You're just handing us shit, man. Just handing us stuff. Like,
giving it to us.
I appreciate you both. Thank you. Shout out to you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
We've enjoyed tapping that ass. That's for sure. Thank you so much for letting us in, because you guys have been giving us AJ Brown, draft picks, now the punter. Thank you.
CJ Johnson.
Thank you, New Orleans.
Yeah, you guys gave us CJ
Johnson. Forgot about him. Shit.
Man, y'all KY'd your own assholes.
Right?
Probably shouldn't say that on a live, but I did. I'm not monetized yet.
Fuck it. KY, they KY'd their assholes with those trades.
They did, dude. They really did. Like, they bent over and everything for us. They
took it.
No, they did. They took it. They took it like men. Truly.
Took it like champ.
But no, I mean, the Saints are doing one hell of a job with helping us out, getting we're 6th right now in the draft, right? Fifth.
Yeah,
that's even better. So they're helping us there. They gave us,
dude. If we win a Super Bowl and we get a top 5 pick, holy shit, we're gonna be good for years to come. As long as we keep this core together, we're gonna be good for years to come. Jalen, AJ, Devontae, some pieces on defense. Yeah, we're gonna be good.
I 100% agree with you, Speedy. You might as well call them the New Orleans Eagles, because it's like they're our farm club. We got Malcolm, we got Sproles and CJ, and it's like, I mean,
they're like the double-A team for the Eagles.
Yeah.
The New Orleans Dirty Birds.
Yeah, so man, like, I don't know, but
right, it's just been working out very. I mean, you got to give it to Howie, man. I mean, he is really trying to fuck around and get GM of the year this year. He really is. He's killing it.
You think whenever they have their GM meeting and they're all 32 GMs are sitting around that big fucking table, he's just sitting there and be like, all right, who's the sucker this year? And he's just looking at their faces and he's looking, and then he sees that one guy and it's like, yep, you're the one with your pants down. All right. I'm pretty sure that's what this man does. Like,
he goes in there before the meeting. He goes in, he does his homework about which teams are in desperate need to blow things up or make some moves, and then he targets those guys. That's what he does. He's not stupid. He knows there is a method to Howie's madness, and his method is working very well.
I don't know how good this name's going to stick for him, but I got a new nickname for him. We got our Batmans on the field. You know what Howie is to me, dude? I got a new nickname for Howie. He's now the Predator. That sounds wrong in a way, but it's not. I mean the movie Predator. Like, dude,
not like a sexual predator.
Yeah, no, like, dude, he just preys on everyone. Like, that's Howie's nickname. He's the Predator. Like, dude, he sees it. He smells blood. It's over.
Yeah. Howie. That's how he's like. That's how he is with other organizations. If it bleeds, we could kill it.
And he gets other GMs fired, bro. He gets other GMs fired. That's how badass this dude is.
But that's the thing.
Will pick your best player and then get you fired. That's how bad he is.
Yep.
That is a snake, dude.
Oh yeah, he is a very, very smart individual when it comes to negotiating deals, when it comes to working the cap numbers, things like that. And I think he's getting more and more clout in the NFL as far as, just being one of the upper echelon GMs in the game.
I understand why Jeffrey Lurie never fired this man now. If I knew how much of a snake he was back then, I would understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, this guy is deadly, bro. He probably has dirt on Howie, and he's probably like, I got you, boy. or
Yeah.
Jeffrey. Like no, he's an amazing dude at his job. He's the one thing I will say. We've always sat here and said in the past, other than the last 2 years, Howie Roseman has done a shitty job at drafting. But the one thing he's always been excellent at, bro, is moving money. Like the dude is a cap genius. And now that he's finally figured out his flaws all of a sudden, and he realized it, and he's made the change, he's actually became probably the most deadliest GM in all of NFL right now. Like, not only does he know how to build a team now, but now he also knows how to rape you in the cap.
Right.
Like, you
And
put both of those together, that's bad.
Like you said, he's ironed out all of the wrinkles in his game. He obviously he had some flaws before drafting, things like that. But however he's done it, if he's listening to his scouts more now, or if he's just doing more homework himself in these draft prospects, it's showing. It's showing immensely, because the last 2 drafts he's absolutely killed.
TJ, do I work for you or something? Do you know that you just right when I try to get off, you have to come in and fuck it all up? Okay, so I find it funny that you're used to literally hate Howie Roseman, but now y'all like him because the Eagles are winning. Okay, first off, I'm not even reading the rest. That is what a fan does, okay?
Right.
If your GM is not executing the way that you want them to and building your team up the way you want, I would pray to God you as a fan have an issue with that person. Because if you don't, then why are you a fan? My point is, Howie Roseman was not getting our expectations met because this team has very high expectations every year. Even if we know we're going to suck, we demand 12 fucking wins. Howie has been doing his job lately, so he gets praises. When you do bad, it's just like work. Say you're at work, you stock a shelf, right? You stock that shelf wrong, you're going to get shit for it. But if you stock it right, they give you praise. It's the same fucking thing here, bro. He did a shitty job. He got shit for it. He turned it around. He gets praise for it.
Absolutely.
It's not
ever going to be happy with their GM if their team is losing. Period.
Right? Oh, Howie, you're right. Hey, you got 4 wins. Good job. Try again next year. It's all good. No, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
No, like 4 wins. Get the fuck out of here. We're not Dallas.
We had issues with Howie because he was butchering every draft damn near. Since these last couple of years, he has completely fixed that. Yeah. So when you fix things, you make things better, you draft better, you trade better, you bring in free agents better. Yes, of course the team's going to start winning. And of course we're going to like that. That's what we're, like AK just said. That's what fans are supposed to do, idiot. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be happy when we're winning, be upset, have issues when we're losing. That's the way it goes. That's the business. NFL is a business, and that's the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
Period. I know I'm using that word too much tonight.
No, but that is the point. I mean, dude, if you can honestly sit there and have a bad season and not bitch at your GM, the guy who's in control of all of it, and builds your team and gives you the product on the field, like, I'm sorry, bro. I would hate to be a Cleveland Browns fan. I would fucking hate it. 20 years of what? Quarterback after quarterback after quarterback after GM after GM after head coach after head. Like, dude, there's no stability. There's no. Of course they have a reason to be pissed.
Absolutely.
They should be pissed.
Yes.
They deserve better. And that's what we bitch about.
Like Jets fans. They've been in the trash for years. And finally they're irrelevant. They're actually relevant this year. It's hard. I've been an Eagles fan long enough to know what it's like to go through year after year of.
I lived through the 90s.
Below average football. Yeah, we lived through the 90s. We've been through it. It wasn't always sunshine and rainbows with McNabb and with Vic, and now with Hurts. You know, it's there's been
Even
a lot
Randall.
of struggle years. A lot of struggle years.
Yeah.
It's our time to shine now. It's our time to be at the top of the heap.
But the whole point is, though, is that no matter even if you are Jacksonville or the Browns or the Jets, you should always want to be the best. And we are a very dedicated fan base to our team, and we have very high expectations for our team because we're a big market franchise. And therefore, when you underachieve our expectations, we let you hear it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If I'm a football player and I'm playing on my team and I do shitty, I want my fans to tell me how they feel.
Absolutely.
If my fans don't cheer for me or boo me, I'm feeling like I'm doing something wrong. You know, like you're not being noticed at that point. Like you should always want more. And that's what Howie has given us these last 2 years. He's given us more. You know, so he gets praise for that. Now, if next year he comes and fucks it all up, he'll get shit for it.
Absolutely.
But that's any team. I hope anyone.
That's any job. Like you said earlier, that's any job. You do good, you get praise. You do bad, you catch shit. You get fired eventually. You should. You know, it's just the process. It's a process.
He said, but y'all were literally upset when he drafted Jalen Hurts in the second.
Oh my God, he spelled his name wrong again. He's doing that shit on purpose. He's misspelling his name on purpose.
But now you want to praise him after he got AJ Brown. Sad Eagle fans. No. First off, dude, what individual out there, after you just paid your quarterback $130 million that offseason, turns around, goes out and drafts a quarterback in the second round? Mm-hmm. And what fan would, out of all 32 teams, would be okay with that?
Right. Because we're thinking that we already have our franchise quarterback. And why would Howie be drafting a quarterback in the second round?
That's common sense, though.
Exactly. There's so many more holes on that team in that year that we needed to fill besides another quarterback. So there is, countless number of reasons why we, as Eagle fans, were upset at that time.
Granted, did I hate the pick at the time? Did I hate the pick at the time? I didn't hate it, but I wasn't like, yeah, go Howie.
Right.
You know, I didn't hate it, but I wasn't like ecstatic. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? I scratched my head. Yeah, like you are. Like, what the fuck are we doing right now?
Yeah.
Am I glad that we did it? Hell yes. Hell yes. But at the time that we did it, I was like, what?
And there was no Eagle fan out there that was like, yeah, Howie, good job, great draft pick. No, not at that time. But now, obviously, yes. Because this is
where that conversation stops. Right there.
Right?
Because honestly, a fan base like y'all don't deserve a team. Yeah, okay. I can tell you right now, the only reason our team is as big as they are and as popular as they are is because of us. I promise you that. They go anywhere else, they are not as big as what they are. No. I hate to tell you. If I don't know about y'all, and I'm not sure about any other Eagle content creators, but if the Philadelphia Eagles left Philly, I'd probably stop rooting for them. And I'm not even playing. I don't know how other people feel, but if they left Philly, if Jeffrey Lurie was that fucking dumb to move out of Philly, I would stop. I wouldn't root for them.
Yeah, because then they're just the Eagles. They're not the Philadelphia Eagles anymore.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big part of the fan base is the city that they play in. The hard-working city that this football team plays in. That's a big part of who they are, of who their fans are. And I'm with you. It wouldn't be the same. If they weren't in Philly, it wouldn't be the same at all.
There's a reason, and if I'm not mistaken, there's a reason we're the longest franchise that has never changed cities or their name since we've entered. Like there's a reason for that.
Right.
You know, and I don't think it will ever change. Like,
no.
Like there's no way it can change. Philly, first of all, Philly wouldn't allow it.
Not
If,
only
if
that,
Howie went to them and said, I'm moving the team to New Mexico, they'd be like, the fuck you are. I'm sorry. That would be the answer you get from everyone. The fuck you are.
right?
Like, I'm sorry. It's just not even possible. Yeah, this guy is funny, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's got to be like boys under another name or some crazy dude just trying to get a reaction, man. Because that's funny. Like,
It's definitely not an Eagles fan because
I hope not, dude.
It's
that
not.
would
It's
be
not.
fucked up.
it's not.
Oh shit.
Not even a racist Eagles fan would be that stupid. I mean, seriously, like there's Eagles fans out there. I'm not going to name names, but they think he's never going to. There's Eagles fans that are Jalen Hurts haters that think that he's never going to win a Super Bowl just because of the color of his skin. That is absolutely asinine. Absolutely asinine. And no brain cells in Mr. Junior.
I really want to touch that one, but I'm not going to. Yeah. No, I can tell you right now, if anyone other than Nick Foles is going to win us a Super Bowl, it's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, and that's how much.
If Nick Foles can go toe to toe with the GOAT, literally go toe to toe, because our defense wasn't stopping a damn thing in the Super Bowl in 2017.
No, they had 1,000 yards on offense on both teams combined.
I mean,
like, that's incredible.
He never expected Brandon Graham to strip sack him at the end there because we weren't getting any pressure on him all game. He was dicing us. He was slicing and dicing us. And Nick Foles went toe to toe with Tom Brady and won us the Super Bowl. So, do I think Jalen Hurts can? Absolutely. He can go toe to toe with anybody. He can go toe to toe with Mahomes, with Allen, with Tonga Vailoa, whoever the AFC wants to throw at us. You know, Herbert, it's Burrow. It doesn't matter. Jalen could go toe to toe with the best.
You know what's funny about
Guaranteed.
every name you just stated? Every name you just stated has been fucking up lately.
Mm-hmm.
Burrow, Mahomes, Tua definitely has been fucking up the last
Big
2
time.
times.
Yeah. Allen has thrown quite a few interceptions this year. So has Mahomes. But Allen's looked a lot more average this year.
I don't think so.
What's that?
I can't tell you. Not even in our only loss can I tell you Jalen looked bad.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, BG, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you weren't here earlier, bro. If I went back up and I posted some comments, even you would come on here and be like, "What?" Yeah, whatever you do, don't scroll up. But see, that's like telling someone, "Don't smell this sock," and then they smell it, and you say, "Well, don't." I told you not to smell it. Well, you tell me not to smell it, I'm going to smell it. Don't scroll up.
Just don't.
Just don't scroll up. You're right. You're right. And he is MVP. He can beat anyone, and he will. See, he's like, I will, dude. Like, no lie, man. I hope this dude comes in your channel some night. The T Junior.
Yeah. TJR, just ridiculous.
Yeah, totally just ridiculous. TJR.
Yep.
That's his new name. Totally just ridiculous. Like, no lie, BG. This man said we need to move on from Hurts next season.
And that there's no way on God's green earth that Jalen Hurts is going to put up the same numbers that he's putting up this year. Next year.
He's only a backup.
He's a 1 year wonder.
Dude, and what's funny too is I can see BG's face right now, and his eyes as soon as I said he's a backup. Yeah, exactly. That like, oh damn, can't go that far up. Oh, you don't want to. You just heard it out of my mouth.
Yeah,
I
you
told
basically,
you.
basically what he was saying.
He's a
saying
glorified backup. We
never
need to
gonna be-
draft a QB next year.
He's nothing but a good. He's nothing but a good backup quarterback.
Yeah.
He's gonna fall back to earth next year.
Which, in all honesty, dude, he's not playing. He's playing ridiculous because of the consistency he's playing, but he's not ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't stop him. Like,
it's not like he's throwing 4 or 5 touchdowns every game.
Yeah. You know, he's just doing what Jalen does, and that's what makes him great. Hold on.
Bless you.
I have no idea where that came from. Sorry.
Your feet.
But probably. No, I'm allergic to bullshit is what it is.
Right?
He hasn't dude, he did it in all caps too. He hasn't even peaked yet. This is
Bergang, if you want to see the
legend of Hurts.
Bergang, if you want to see the comments, go over to my channel, because I think T Jr. was on my channel making the comments. That's probably why you can't see him on AKs.
That's
so
true.
If you go over to the Nest Out West, scroll up, you can see the comments.
Oh, so it's your fault.
It's ridiculous. It's my fault. Yeah.
Who is this friend you brought?
I've never seen that name before in my life. I swear to God. I swear it hurts.
Oh, man. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate it, man.
Almost 2.5 hours? What the hell? How long have we been on here this long?
Dude, I got to get the fucking bed, homie.
I bet you do. Yeah. It's 11:30 where you're at. You got to get up early.
Fuck it. What are they going to do? Fire me?
The only one left. They can't.
Oh shit! I would love to see that reaction. Be like, all right,
you firing me?
You firing me? All right, have fun. Have fun with that one. You gotta have a lot of pissed off people, but
right. So that means I'm no longer on call, right? All right.
Right. Yeah, I'm free, dude. I feel like the genie in Aladdin. Like, just rub the lamp.
Who dares rob the lamp?
10,000 years is such a crick in the neck.
Yow. No one could do Genie like Robin Williams, man. Tell you.
Oh,
no one
dude,
do Genie like Robin Williams.
You know, I will say this: Will Smith didn't do bad. He didn't, but it wasn't Robin.
No.
You know, that's why I always said too, like, I'm a huge Batman fanatic. I love Batman. You know, I was actually very pissed off of the last one. I did not like it. The dude from Twilight, I think, did a shitty fucking job at it. Most people, a lot of people disagree with me, and I guess I'm just old now. I don't understand anymore. But you know, and
the only really thing I liked about that movie was the fact that they incorporated Nirvana into the soundtrack.
Well, and the fact that the Batmobile wasn't even the fucking Batmobile. It was a Mustang converted into a fucking, like, smash cart or some shit. I don't even know. It was fucking weird. I don't know. But
the soundtrack was good, and then the makeup that they did with Colin Farrell was amazing.
Yeah.
The Penguin, that was really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't even tell that was Colin Farrell.
Yeah, no, dude. I'm
not a big Robert Pattinson Batman guy.
No, dude, first off, did you see how bulky that fucking suit was just to make him look bigger?
Yeah.
Like, that was not Patterson under that. No. That suit had muscles built into it for him. And listen, I get it, okay? When I'm a James Bond fan. You know, you're going to like certain actors and certain ones. I'm sorry. No one will ever top the Dark Knight series. They won't. Like, Christian Bale did a fabulous job, dude. He is Batman. I can't. He did so good that I can't even see anyone play Batman. When fucking oh shit, I used to love him to death, but now I fucking hate him. But oh shit, I'm trying
Talking
to
about
think.
another Batman?
Yeah, he just played the Batman vs Superman.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh shit, why can't I think of his name?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, dude. As soon as I heard Ben Affleck was going to be Batman, I was like, y'all fucked up. Instantly. I didn't even have to stutter or nothing, dude. Instantly. I thought he terrible fucking Batman. You know, you can't go from Christian Bale to Ben Affleck. You just can't
Right.
do that. You know, that's sacrilegious. You can't do that. And then you go from Ben Affleck to whatever the fuck you said his name was. Yeah, Kevin Conroy, yeah. You know, a lot of people thought that
Who's Kevin Conroy?
Kevin Conroy? Isn't he was the original Batman, I think, right?
The original Batman?
Or was it or Robin, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, the original Robin. Yeah, maybe.
Robin.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Robin. I didn't mean Batman. But yeah, no, and then oh shit, who was the one from the one with Danny DeVito when he was Penguin? Dude, I'm having a really bad time with names.
That was I believe that was
Keaton, Michael Keaton. A lot of people did not like Michael Keaton.
Oh, I love Michael Keaton.
I thought Michael Keaton did an amazing job at Batman.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he was the voice of Batman, the animated one.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, that's
I
right.
was
Yeah,
right.
okay.
I was right first. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
thought Keaton did an amazing job at Batman, but I've come to find out as I got older, a lot of people did not like Keaton as Batman. They thought he was bad. And then who's the one that
Jack Nicholson was the best Joker. Period.
Oh no,
Hands down.
no.
No?
Mm-mm. Heath Ledger, bro. Hands down. I never in my life thought that anyone would beat Jack Nicholson. Dude, I will even tell you till this day, if you are going to put a Riddler in Batman, it better fucking be Jim Carrey. It better be. Like, no one ever better play Riddler ever again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
who I think, that name you just said, I think he is the closest version that we have to Robin Williams on this planet now.
Who?
Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Closest version of Robin Williams we have.
Bro, I just watched Yes Man again the other night for like the 20th time.
Yeah.
Bro, you remember that scene where he's frozen completely still and that bug lands on his eye? Like, dude, there's things Jim Carrey does that no man can ever recreate. Like, his face is just, it's ridiculous, man. Jim Carrey's goated.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I never thought anyone could beat Jack Nicholson as Joker until Heath Ledger. Like,
that's a good call. Good call.
And in all honesty, man, now that I know what I know, do you know, in all honesty, hold on. Real quick. I gotta 1 second.
All right. I recently watched, not for the first time, but the Robin Hood with Russell Crowe as Robin Hood. And to me, I've watched all the versions of Robin Hood. You know, the one with Kevin Costner, the newer one with I can't think of that kid's name, but the one with him and Jamie Foxx. None of those Robin Hoods compare to the Russell Crowe Robin Hood. The Russell Crowe Robin Hood is just different to me. It's just better.
Okay, sorry.
Are you good?
I really had to use the bathroom real fast.
No problem, brother.
No. So what I was saying, Yeah, and I fully agree with you, Drew. In fact, in learning what I learned about Heath, I don't even know if you know this, but I watched a lot on Heath because I was actually a pretty big fan of him. I thought he was an amazing actor, and he still hasn't even he didn't even reach his potential when he passed. You know.
No, no. He
Um.
had just started. He just peaked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Peaked
And
for Joker.
but the thing is, do you know that role of Batman is what killed him?
How?
I didn't know this, but I watched some things on him. Do you know that dude spent 6 months in his bathroom, closed in the door, inside his bathroom for like 12 hours a day until he mastered his part of the Joker? He locked himself in his bathroom, and no lie, they said because of the character role, because in all honesty, Heath Ledger's the one that created that character role, made him the way he was. Kind of like how they gave Jack Nicholson the free range to be himself with his. They did that with Heath. Well, Heath created what you saw on the big screen. But in fact, what they said is he got so into being the Joker during the Dark Knight that
That
he
literally
got
drove him
himself
insane.
kind of, yeah, but it was more of a depression type thing.
Hmm.
You know, and it really had a mental effect on him to where it sadly that's what killed him. But I mean,
That's
it was
interesting.
because of that role to a point, you know.
Yeah. Weapon X, what's up, buddy?
No, what's good, man? Yeah, no, but that's the thing. I mean,
We still got 15 people in this live stream right now.
that's crazy. Yeah, shout out to every one of you guys.
Right?
Thank you so
Seriously.
much. Just sitting here talking Batman. That's awesome.
Right?
No,
So
dude.
I wanted to ask you, AK, have you seen the different Robin Hood movies? Like the one
I
they
have seen the one you were originally talking about with Russell Crowe, because instantly when you said, I'm a huge Russell Crowe fan. As soon as you said Russell Crowe, Noah popped into my head. Because you know he did Noah as well,
right?
And dude, no, Russell Crowe, he's amazing. But yeah, I saw that one. Robin Hoods are just a little too long for me. I didn't watch the original one
With Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I've watched everything of Kevin Costner, but I've never had the guts to watch that one. Like, I don't know, I just haven't.
Gotcha. Well, I've watched all the different renditions of Robin Hood, and I think the Russell Crowe one is far away the best one.
Yeah,
I do. I love the villain. I love how Russell Crowe plays Robin Hood in the movie, and I love the way the villain dies at the end. It's freaking the way he wipes that salt water out of his eye and he just takes aim, shoots it from a distance at an angle and just right through his neck. Pow! Done. It's over.
Yeah, no, man, there's so many good ones, you know. And that's what sucks, man. You know, you sit here and you hear the bad news about Bruce Willis not being able to do things because his memory's going on him. You know, you got we don't have Robin Williams anymore. You know, eventually
even I don't know if you've heard, but even Chris Hemsworth is dealing with early onset Alzheimer's.
Who?
Thor.
What?
Yes.
Isn't he only like 30 something?
He's dealing with early onset Alzheimer's. Go check it out, bro. It's real.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. You're right, though. It's sad about Bruce Willis.
Yeah, but my point was, though, man, you got all these goats like Russell Crowe, Kevin Costner. You know, dude, I'm one of the biggest Nicolas Cage fans you'll ever fucking meet. Like, I love Nick Cage. I've watched every freaking thing Nick Cage has ever made, dude. Like, and it's sad because you see some of the actors that we have today that are younger, It's like, dude, y'all are not even going to come close to these guys' reputation.
Right?
Like, there will never be another Russell Crowe. You know, there will never be another Kevin Costner. Dude, I can't tell you how many greats we've got to see. You know, and it's sad. You know, all these guys are getting up there in age. I mean, shit, the guy from Greece. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm having really bad fucking time with names tonight.
John
John
Travolta?
Travolta. Yeah, see, it just came to me. John's getting up there. Like, dude, so many legends, man.
Oh yeah.
And it's crazy.
Even like the older school guys they're definitely getting older. You know, like the De Niro's, the Pesci's, just
Good hit.
very good generations of actors that we've seen. You know, in our lifetime.
Yeah, man, and it's quite impressive. And then you got the ones that you thought would make it and they never did, or they did make it and then they crash. And then
Right.
you got the ones that you think should make it but never kind of make it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy.
Oh, and
Nah, dude, John Travolta, he's starting to look like just plastic, dude. He's having a lot of I was trying to be nice, you know. 'Cause I'm a huge Travolta fan. I love
Yeah.
John Travolta, but he's
yeah,
had a lot of work done, bro. He's looking like Kenny Rogers over here all of a sudden. He ain't got no gambling face.
like what was that? Was it Norm Macdonald? And just go with it, or he's like, is that a car alarm?
Yeah.
He's like,
No, I will tell you what though, man. The one that got me in the heart, no lie, Betty White. I will miss Betty White.
oh, without a doubt.
Dude, she's like the grandmother to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, dude, first and foremost, the Gilmore Girls. Like, hands down, that she made that show. You know? But
Wait, Betty White was on the Gilmore Girls? I didn't even know that.
no, yeah, I'm right. The mother, the mother, and then it was Betty White. It was I don't know the other two, but it was Blanche and
Oh no, you're talking about the Golden Girls.
Golden Girls. See, I'm not a girl though. I didn't watch that shit. I was close enough. Gilmore, Golden, all the same. G's, you know.
Right? Gigi.
Yeah, see, Gigi,
Yeah,
Gigi.
Gigi.
Golden Girls, Gilmore Girls, all the fucking same to me, man.
Right?
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
well,
I know. I wanted Betty to make 100 too, man.
technically she did because she lived through enough leap years to where she was literally 100 years old.
You're right. And,
Yeah,
you know what,
she did.
dude? You know the one too that's going to get me as well. Willie fucking Nelson.
Oh yeah.
Willie Nelson, man, and when
Oh,
he,
man.
I might cry on that one, bro. I might.
You know who's gonna get me is the day when Sylvester Stallone passes away.
Seriously?
That's gonna, oh god, that's gonna kill me. That's my that's my idol. That's my idol. Love Mr.
Yeah.
Stallone.
I'm not gonna lie to you, homie. The only guy that I will probably shed a tear over, in all honesty, just because I'm a huge fan, is Nicolas Cage. Like hands down, he's the GOAT in my book. He really is. I'm sorry, there's a lot of good actors out there, great actors. Bruce Willis, you know, all of them. We went through them, but there's something about Nick, dude.
Last night I watched both of the National Treasure movies.
Oh, epic.
Those are good.
It makes me wonder if that shit's real. I'm
right.
Out.
Now, and he has got a funny line in the second one because his ex-wife says to him, she's like, "Oh, you just got lucky," and he's like, "Oh, I get lucky a lot."
No, like who's his dad is
in the movie?
No. His dad in Rolla, isn't it Quentin Tarantino or
Nicolas Cage's dad?
Yeah. His last name really isn't Cage. That's his acting name. His name is not Nicolas Cage. It's his dad's a famous person, real famous. I thought it was.
Oh yeah, August Coppola, or no, it's Coppola.
Yeah, Francis Coppola.
Francis
Yes.
Coppola. Yeah.
Yeah, his last name is not Cage. He's a Coppola.
No, it's Nicholas Coppola.
Yeah, but he changed it because he didn't want his dad's last name to get him his job, so he changed it
Right.
to Cage. So people, yeah, it's Francis Coppola. Yeah, dude, he comes from money. He comes from acting. I mean, that's what he does, you know. But yeah, no,
I'm surprised he hasn't gone into directing.
you know who I would love. That's something I wish I could have seen before they got old, man. And I don't think they've ever done it, but I would have loved to seen Nicolas Cage and Jim Carrey in a movie together, bro. Those two energies in one movie. Think about it. Have you seen Nicolas Cage in like the vampire movie back in the day? And dude, yeah, like Nicolas Cage's energy is off the wall.
Sorcerer's Apprentice. I mean,
yeah, like that's what I'm saying, dude. Like he has his ego and his presence is just out there, you know, like it just is all over the map, and so is Jim Carrey's. I think those two together would have made a dynamite movie.
Well, I mean, they still can. They're still young enough.
Jim retired. Remember, Jim said the only way he'll come out is if he does another Ace Ventura. Other than that, he is not making another movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, people say things like that, and then things change. But I mean, he could stick to it. I mean, you're never gonna beat the original Ace Ventura.
Oh no,
You're never.
Although that second one was pretty badass, dude. Shakaka.
Got a package, people coming through. He's like kicking it down the street.
Oh my god, no, that it
was it IPS or something like that? IPS got a package, people.
Hey, Jock. No, listen, dude, I know you have too, man. You even seen more great actors than we have because you are older than us, you know. But no, like I think the oldest movies that I've actually watched, dude, and I'm not even playing with you, Any Which Way But Loose. I think that's the oldest I've ever went back in. Like, what was that, 86?
Something like that, yeah.
And by the way, those movies.
Oh, awesome. You've watched Grease, and that's before that.
Seriously? Grease is not what? Grease is before 86?
Pretty sure.
I gotta look that up. That's crazy. No, what? I'm looking it up. It can't be that old.
Right? Maybe I'm wrong.
I hope so.
The 1978, brother.
Are you shitting me?
I told you it was old.
Oh my god. All right, then I guess Grease is the oldest movie. I didn't think it was that old, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you look at how young John Travolta is in that movie. It makes sense.
Damn, he looks good. Holy shit. I ain't gonna lie now.
Right?
Hey, listen, man. I watched it in like 91, so I'm sorry I didn't know it was the 70s. You know, like, holy crap. No, I never would have taken it to been a 70s movie, dude. I have watched 2 minutes of 70 movies and shut them off. That does not remind you of a 70s movie. You know what I mean?
Well, and I'll give you one that you've seen that's even older than that. I know you've seen this movie. Rocky. 76.
Okay, so you got me there. Whatever. Well, and I have seen all the Vacations. When were they? No, they were in the 80s, I guess.
Yeah, those didn't start till the 80s. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
You're talking about the Chevy Chase.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, Chevy Chase is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Goated. Like, dude, we watch the Christmas Vacation every freaking year. That is Anne's thing. That's what we watch. And then mine, obviously, is the Christmas Story. Like, dude, I want a leg lamp. I want a leg lamp. I do. I really, really do. Anyone out there wants to send AK a leg lamp for Christmas? Go for it. I will gladly post pictures of it up on my nightstand. I want one.
No,
Ange,
it's gotta be in your front window, like the movie.
that's fine. That's fine, bro. Ange would be so fucking pissed, dude. Oh, she would be mad.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait for the new one to come out, by the way. Did you know they remade it? It should actually be out now, I think. The Christmas Story, they remade it.
Really?
The original actor's in it, and he's a dad in it this time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, they're redoing everything. They literally are, so it's not surprising. But yeah, my buddy.
Okay, so y'all are proving me wrong. Okay, so I have seen movies older than the 80s. Okay, right. Sure, but
okay, he's wrong. We know it.
But I'm sorry, but in all honesty, if we were talking movies right now, The Wizard of Oz would have truly been the last one I thought of.
Right.
It really would have. And you're right, that was 39. And I don't know how in 91 I watched something from 39, but.
A lot of people watch The Wizard of Oz, though. I mean, that's not out of the norm. But what I was about to say was my buddy was just on. He just went on a East Coast tour and he's a big Sacramento Kings fan. So he went to Cleveland, he went to New York, and then he went to Philly, all going to Kings games. But when he was in Cleveland, he went to the house from A Christmas Story. He went to the house.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah. So was I. I was like, oh man. I'm with you. That's a movie that I have to watch every year, if at least once.
You know the other movie I gotta watch once a year? No. In fact, I'm not a Die Hard fan.
That's the best Christmas movie ever. What are you talking about?
Dude, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. What the fuck?
We're gonna start a debate now. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
First off, I can't speak on something I've never watched.
You've never watched Die Hard?
I've never seen any of them.
Seriously?
I swear to God.
What? What?
I'm not a Die Hard fan, bro.
How could you don't know if you're a fan or not? You haven't seen him.
I know what I like, dog.
You'll like them. You'll at least like the first shit. The first through the 1 through 3.
See, I'm not alone. Thank you so much, DB. Appreciate you, dog. He's never seen it either.
What?
Yes, I'm a Bruce Willis fan. You can be a Bruce Willis fan without watching fucking Die Hard. No, yes, you can. Shut up.
No, but I might agree with Ange on that one. Buddy.
I know. No, listen, man. There's plenty of movies that I love with Bruce Willis, and I just never watched that one. What's wrong with that? Like you haven't watched movies I've watched before. I guarantee you I could probably name a couple you haven't seen. I'd be like, what? Like it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure you can. It's just surprising because Die Hard is, I mean, it's been around forever.
I know.
It's on TV all the time.
Not that great.
I mean,
I love Red.
If you ever want to watch
Red, and I like Red too.
If you ever want to watch them, I got them all on DVD. So let me know. I'll mail them to you. You don't look too excited about that.
Yeah, I don't.
I love Remember the Titans.
Oh yeah, no, like that. Yeah, no. Remember the Titans? Yeah.
There's so many lines. There's so many lines that you can quote from Remember the Titans that if you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, sunshine.
Strong side.
Left side.
Strong side.
But no, Jock, you know what? I really am upset with you, sir. My wife will tell you I'm a huge Avatar fan. I've watched the first one probably 50,000 times over.
The Way of Water.
Yeah. No shit, man. And I'm ecstatic for this one, dude. They got baby avatars now. Let's fucking go. Like, you know what I mean? Like
that movie better be dynamite because it took them long enough to make it.
Right?
That's for damn sure.
What was it?
They
10
waited
fucking years?
long enough. Seriously. Crazy.
Yeah.
Almost
No, this movie better be graphically fucking insane. Like, I better reach out and touch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been long enough. I'm ready. I want to see it. I'm excited.
Yeah. No doubt.
Already been there. Amityville? Already been there, bro. It's quite intense.
I bet. I don't want to go there. I'm good.
I want to go to that. What was that one that oh man, there's one in New York as well. I forget the name of it, but it's supposed to, yeah, there's plenty. But yeah, Amityville, that's a good movie.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Eagles smashed the Titans. Avatar is amazing. Yeah, no, I agree, man. Like, I'm a nerd, straight up. I'm not even gonna play. I love Harry Potter. I love the Lord of the Rings. I love Star Wars. I love Star Trek. You know, I love the Avatar, all that kind of shit, man. It's fascinating. I love the movies like that. Now, I will tell you this.
You're an Aliens fan?
Oh yeah, Alien, Predator, all that shit. Yeah. You know, but I will tell you this. I have never watched any of the Star Trek TV shows. They are boring as fuck, but the movies. I don't understand how people sat through Star Trek on TV, but I'll tell you what, the movies are awesome.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I've never been big into those kind of movies.
I know almost every word to that fucking movie, bro. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. That is epic. Epic.
It's not as good as Guantanamo Bay, though. I'm kidding. Y'all ready for your cock meat sandwich?
Oh shit! I could have went all night without hearing that.
I love the part where they're on the plane and the lady sees him as like a terrorist. He's all "Ee!" Like they act like the plane's going down.
Man, you are so far behind, Eagle. I already said that. I said it's so hard to say anything when I haven't watched them. And that was so 5 minutes ago, bro.
Hey, when it comes to Christmas action movies, that's top of the list. Lethal Weapon is number 2, and you go from there.
What about Lethal Weapon?
That's a Christmas movie too, because it takes place in Christmas time.
Oh no, I love Lethal Weapon. Hell, even the TV show Lethal Weapon was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
No, it was. It was.
It's just when you're comparing when you're comparing those two to Glover and Will and Gibson,
yeah,
that's hard. But I know what you're saying though. It was above average, definitely.
Hey, and I'll tell you what, the dude that played Riggs, yeah, dude, he spot on, bro. Like he played that so well.
That dude is Ricky Schroeder's twin. He looks almost identical to Ricky Schroeder.
Yeah, no, he did a fabulous job at playing Riggs.
No, he did. Played a good, like, crazy loose cannon. Yeah, definitely.
He's not letting it go. Well, too bad. I haven't watched Die Hard. But I guarantee you there's Bruce Willis movies out there I watch you probably haven't.
Oh, yeah.
No, I can't say that, actually. Like, I'm sure, dude, one of my all-time favorites, blow your mind, but not many people like it, The Surrogate. Have you watched The Surrogate?
I don't think so. Is that a sci-fi?
You're not a Bruce Willis fan. Yo, that is, oh, come on, man. You had to have watched that. That is such a good movie.
I've watched every Die Hard multiple times. I've watched shit. I mean, there's lots of movies that he's been in that I've watched.
Yeah, no. Legend, man. Fucking legend. Truly.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Well, listen, guys, we've been on for 3 fucking hours. I got to get the hell out of here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, I'm going to be
AK's got to
fucking
get some
tired
sleep,
tomorrow.
everybody. He's got to get some sleep. He's got to be up. He's got to go to work in the morning. Can't hate him for that. Got to respect it. Got to respect it.
Unfortunately, bro, that is way too far for me to travel, and I haven't been promoted yet.
Right? It's not in Philly. It's not in Philly.
If it was in Philly, I'd say, you know what, I'll meet you there, man. But not,
Right?
not down there, homie. That's a little too far for me last minute, and especially on Christmas Eve, my wife would kill me. I'd be a single man when I get back.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Shout out to each and every one of you. We still have 11 in here. Thank you all so much. On the road to 1K. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe. Appreciate everyone for hanging out with us. It's been a great night. We got the talk from all spectrums and, even threw some movies in there at the end. So thank you all so much again. God bless from my end. Foothills, do your thing, bro.
Yeah, you guys, like he said, we can't continue to do this thing without each and every one of you guys in the chat. Because like I always say, each and every one of you out there, the 11 left in the chat right now, all the rest of you guys that were in the live stream tonight, each and every one of you guys are the absolute food and the water to the content. Without you, will not continue to survive. So if you're feeling the vibe, like my man here, AK said, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep our dreams alive. And Eagles fans, we're going to get the Bears this weekend, improve to 13-1. And you know what it is. It's Fly, Eagles, Fly. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing us on your screen. But most importantly, like I always say, keep it fuego.
People shouldn't bully kids that believe in Santa because there are adults that believe in the Cowboys. And we'll leave it with that.
That's great.
Beautiful job, Jock.
Very
Y'all have
good
a
job.
great night.
Man.
Enjoy your week. God bless. Peace out. Fly, Eagles, fly. 13-1. Here we
Go
go.
Birds, baby. Go
Peace.
Birds.